Welcome back to Secrets Between the Stars. I'm Corey, I'm the GM. Let's introduce our players and characters. We'll start on my right-hand side.
Hello, my name is Gary. I'm playing Aster, our big and tough Solarian with the heart of gold. He may or may not have a cursed object of some kind currently, but we'll learn more about that. Things are good right now. A fun little fact about Aster is... there's a drop.
He dropped
I
money.
said thanks.
He's rich.
Link 1429.
Link.
Guys, we need to get in the sickle. Am I reading this right? Guys, we need to get the sickle. We're really in quite the pickle. This won't be nearly as easy as it was rolling a 28 to make it out with Reese. Can we go home yet? 3 Gizmo hero points.
Link!
Spend it all on wild magic.
Corey's not used to everybody rhyming their hero points.
There's not many rhymes in my series. Okay?
Thank you, Link.
3 hero
Oh my
points for
gosh.
Gizmo. I'm gonna pass them down that way.
Stack.
That's pretty rad.
Fun little fact about
We're getting
Aster.
your
He does not
girlfriend
have
back,
any
dude.
hero
Usually Link
points.
wants me dead.
Yeah.
This is new.
It's an I'm sorry.
Just wait till is it a saying to is it
Saiyan Fox?
Saiyan
Is that-
Fox.
no who's the one that donated the villain points to
Oh.
be used specifically for
Yeah.
you?
I don't know who that was.
It wasn't a saying.
No.
All right. That's Aster. Got a little interrupted, but that's Aster.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, me.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Hi, I'm Sully. I play Chip, everybody's favorite little robot. And fun fact about Chip. Chip's favorite color, I could tell you it's just blue, but he would know it as the hex code 77CDD0.
Now I need to look that up. Let me,
You
let me
can.
write that down.
And you knew that before, right? Like that was just ingrained in your memory. You didn't have
Believe
to
it
look
or
it up.
not, I do know what that color is, okay?
Wait, did you only say five numbers there?
77C
DD0.
There's the C.
This is a
What
color, I
shade
do
of
know,
blue
this
is-
is a real color. It's a blue.
What shade of, like,
It's kind of like it's like a light blue. It leans only slightly teal, not super teal, but it's more pastel.
okay. Like the
Very
sky.
clean, nice, bright color.
Pleasant.
Well, I'm Kevin, and I play Gizmo. And so Gizmo likes action movies and heist movies, but has no idea what to do with a kidnapped person. Thought it would be a fun idea, but now doesn't know what's step 2.
Oh my god. I'm Riley. I play Clementine. And Clementine, you'd think her favorite genre of music would be country, considering that she comes from a rural planet and has a country accent. But no, she's a metalhead. She would like something like Rammstein or Rammstein. How's it pronounced?
Well,
Ram?
I've said Ramstein. But
I don't know, but she loves it.
Yeah.
You don't know how to say it to love it.
It's cathartic for all the anger she has inside.
I imagine if Clementine was like headbanging, it would just be like pedals or like just she walks out that headbang bald.
There's pollen everywhere.
It's like that
It's me
video.
in the corner sneezing and my head is killing me.
It's like that video where like the truck backed into that like pine tree and just pollen went
all right. I'm Marcus. I play Valia, the KL operative sniper. My mind just went completely blank. I had a thing for this, and my mind is now gone.
Is Volley allergic to pollen?
What was it?
What music do you think would play when Valia is no thank head empty?
No.
The zoning out music is some kind of like kind of future-y punk, maybe a little bit toward like the similar tone of industrial.
Nice.
That playlist will be coming soon. Don't tell me how. Don't ask how long soon is, but soon.
How long
We're
There's a
Soon.
playlist.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with that because
That works.
the
You teased a
the
playlist.
joke answer I had is completely gone.
Like I said, I'm Corey. I'm the GM and host. And my fun fact, just about myself, is when I write this series, I listen to the Portal 2 soundtrack a lot. But It's a good game, and I'd highly recommend it. That's it. That's a plug for Valve. They needed it.
Hot take.
Please support
that
your
Portal
indie game
2 is a
companies.
Where we last left our criminals, they
I don't like being called.
Hey, use nice words.
5 of us in this room, not counting me, have kidnapped a mouse recently.
Yeah.
But that's getting ahead of
a
ourselves.
bad mouse.
A computer can't be charged with crimes.
That's the entire plot of iRobot. When we last left our criminals, they were leaving the office of one Scuttles, who runs a nightclub and is closely associated with Timur. As they were leaving, they got jumped by his entire crew. They threw bottles of liquor at them, and the men with flamethrowers came out and started torching them all. After handling that and the DJ, who was bumping up the place and tearing the roof down quite literally, they went and interrogated Scuttles, demanding more information and knowing why he tried doing that to them. He revealed that he recognized who Clem was, and the only other information he could give them really was that Timur lives off-planet on an asteroid. The crew, reasonably, decided to kidnap him and take him with them to their ship. They have not made it clear why they've done that yet, but they have done that. As they're leaving, the police arrive, saying that they heard skirmishes and a silent alarm was triggered by Scuttles himself. Scuttles begins screaming for help, and Clementine quickly knocks him out. After that, a fight ensues with the cops. Clementine does go down at one point and gets real close to dying. They're able to save her, pick her back up, and defeat the cops. And as they escape and make it onto a train, getting to freedom, they see cops swarm the nightclub. And that's where we are now.
Though technically, the time when I died was in the first fight.
Oh,
yeah.
my bad.
I was thankfully not hit very much in the cop fight. So
Yeah, that would have hurt you bad.
yeah,
Now,
so much fire.
for you, where we are now is on the train. You guys walked to this club originally from the Lorry docking bay. Probably wouldn't have been the smartest move to walk with an unconscious man currently on you. As you get on this train and the doors closed, you see cops swarm the place, a helicopter is flying over, trying to fly around and look for something, and you all sit down as you feel the stress release from your body a bit as you're getting away from the situation, and all covered in ash and soot, in blood, and the next stop you'll be able to walk maybe 15 minutes to the Lorry Bay.
You know, I'm having second thoughts about this. While maybe we could just leave him on the train.
Yeah, but he might like when he wakes up or whatever, might have some resource to tell Timur and call him to come try and get me again. I don't know.
Yeah, did we search all his pockets?
You can. You
Nothing,
dig
no
around.
burner phone.
You don't find anything in his pockets. He doesn't have anything on his person.
Okay. It's clean.
Yeah, but if he gets back to his stuff, fellow like him probably has more resources elsewhere than dancers.
My main thought is that if we get him back to our ship, I think we need to kill him. Because then
I
he'll know the
was
ship and where we
also
are.
wondering why we haven't killed him. That is what I am used to us doing. This is a departure from our usual protocol.
Yeah.
There's a lot that's kind of different than our usual protocol right now.
So the last one was the Joro,
Yeah.
and he was trying to kill us. It's fine. And the
Yeah.
other one turned into Mist, so he technically didn't kill him. So
Yeah.
Does
the
that
vents
not count?
I mean,
sure.
the vents got him, so.
yeah, the vents did it. We only took it like 90% of the way.
Yeah.
So
As you guys are sitting there, Gizmo, you get a text on your phone. And as you look at it, you remember during the dance battle from a couple episodes ago, as you tried to go remote hack, you accidentally texted your mom.
Oh, yeah.
It went back and forth. Your mom has now sent you a text just saying, hey, FYI, we're going to be cleaning out Sprocket's room tomorrow night if you want to stop by to take anything that you want.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay. I don't. Were you trying to make room for a guest room or something?
She just said it's just time for us to clean it out a bit.
Yeah, I want to look through, but hey, could I come over tonight? Are you busy?
No, she goes, oh, honey, no, you can come over if you want.
Okay. Well, I might stop by. I need to just ask. I might bring all my friends. If that's okay.
Yeah. She goes, oh, okay. It is 4 in the morning. You guys are at a club. She goes, okay, that's fine.
She's up.
She goes, we were just about to start working, but yeah, you guys are welcome to come crash over here.
Okay. Well, yeah, you said you'd always. Well, I'll see you soon.
All right, see you in a minute. You guys, so just to recap, where you guys are on the ring, you're about 4 hours away from it. Because the nightclub is about 4 hours from the flight to where the normal base is at. So you would get there about 8 a.m.
Yeah, totally exhausted.
We're also very hurt.
Yes.
Yep. Covered in alcohol.
Ash.
Crisp bark.
She said if I was ever in trouble, no questions asked, she would help. She's a really cool mom. Don't even worry about it.
Let us hope that she sticks to that whole no questions asked.
Well, we can't go back to our ship.
Can I look to see if maybe there's any reason why the Golden League might want our hostage?
How? You've got more connections with lorries and the corporate world, not crazy amount with the Golden League. So I'll say if you want to try to make a culture check, I'm gonna say this is gonna be a disadvantage with you because you're pretty far out of that loop.
Would I know that that you had a connection to that?
Another great question.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would have mentioned it in terms of my resume. When I was applying to be
The Golden League.
When it came in on
Manager,
Space Indeed.
Big Tony.
Reference available upon request.
Hey, we love Gizmo. Yeah, he'd be a great addition.
Yeah, I probably would have brought up
the guy.
Hey Gizmo.
Yeah.
Do you think anybody from the Golden League might have any issues with our little kidnapped friend here that they might
might want to edge
appreciate?
into his territory or something. Might be nice
Maybe.
to have something on him.
Yeah,
Could I look into my my thoughts, my memories?
Your
You
mind
can-
palace?
if you want to go enter your mind palace, you also, I would say that you have some friends that were still in the league. If you wanted to
Yeah, I'll just send him a picture and be like, "This guy mean anything to you?"
Is this a group chat or just each individual guy?
Just one person I'm closer to.
Okay.
It's like one big Facebook group.
So
OBO.
he responds back, and he goes, oh man, the text says, man, I'm not in that game no more.
Sorry, don't worry about it.
And he goes,
I'm proud of you.
and he just he goes, thanks, man. Not by choice though.
Oh,
He goes, he sends you a bit of a text, but what the text boils down to is that, in the last couple of months, the Golden League seems to be kind of beginning to crumble in on itself. Leaderships are shifting around and loyalties are being tested. So that section of the Golden League has seemed to kind of get merged in with another leader in the Golden League and is being left alone and retired essentially. So it's still in Golden League territory, but it's not as bad or as really the main focus as it once was.
okay. I'll be like, well, I'm also I'm in a different game, kind of still in the game, but not with them. Anyways, do they is Scuttles on the same side as them? Is he
He sends back, no clue who Scuttles is. I can try to find out, ?
I don't want to get you tied up into things again. Don't sweat it. Have a nice life.
He goes, thanks, man. You too. Hope you get out soon.
Next contact.
You block him. So Yeah, that's what you get from.
Okay,
from him.
no. All my friends have retired.
You can post them on Facebook Marketplace.
Craig Space.
Clementine, you have to make the call. What do we do with this guy? Do we leave him on the train? Are we sending him off? What are we doing?
Do I know?
Molly and Chip are just like raising guns behind.
Sure, we can find a nice alleyway with a dumpster.
Do you know a golden company like a headquarters, like drop place or a headquarters hideout or anything?
For a league.
Yeah, for the league.
They have golden boxes.
You
on
wouldn't
every street
you wouldn't
corner.
really know. You wouldn't really know specifically a golden league drop point. The golden league, when you were growing up, the league would normally come to your family and they would come with things that needed to disappear or looking for specific ways to like move merchandise using scrap as the guys. So it was more of they would come and demand something than you guys going to look for information from them.
Okay.
Listen, when you looking up this guy's file, you were saying ever since he had like the nightclub, like he doesn't get in trouble with the police anymore, so he's got some kind of powerful ally. So we gotta figure out what we're doing. If he's gonna tell on us, because you're already in big trouble.
Got a hero point
Don't
from
need
Tim
to
C. I already know Aster's gonna need to get his friends out of trouble this episode.
Oh.
Aw, thank you, Tim C.
Thank you, Tim C.
The answer's yes.
Does this guy have a cell phone on him or something?
He's got nothing on his personal
Okay.
on his person.
No picture of a mistress that we could blackmail him with or something. I mean, we gotta ditch this guy.
Yeah, there's no knowing his line of business, he would not have kept any personal items on him like that, especially considering how high profile his client is.
There was that burner phone that was in his desk, though, right?
Yes,
Is there any like things that were received recently? Like any last calls?
it's dead, so if you have to get to the ship to charge it a bit, but then you could find out.
I think we probably just need to get rid of him in the more permanent fashion. Because we could let him go, but that just means that there's someone who will probably have a vendetta against us. And I mean, for Timur, like one way or another, he's probably going to assume what happened. We did, whether or not Scuttles is alive. So
What if we just drop him off at the fire department like a baby?
I don't think the fire department deals with dead bodies.
But they'll have to deal with some. No, well, not dead.
I don't want to leave them alive.
something quieter.
What if we
Maybe if
we leave him in an alley with a little sign that says "Arrest me" as a peace offering for the police to repair our relationship.
Or at the very least, he wakes up in the alley, he reads a little note, and basically say, "We spared you. Don't mess with us again."
That is also good. I can magic glue his hand to the wall.
Ooh.
He won't leave until he reads the note. Or if he is weak, then never, because the magic glue is strong.
You hear, where is he right now currently? You guys are on the train still.
He's in
Where
a
is he right
bag.
now?
Like,
He's
yeah.
in a big canvas sack.
Okay,
He's a dog on the subway.
as
We put little sunglasses over.
Wait, we just leave him as if he's
Weekend
just
at
sleeping?
Scuttles.
Just
after a little bit as you're talking, you feel the train grind to a halt and the doors open, and this is your exit to get back to the ship. And you hear from in the bag, you hear him beginning to murmur and kind of wrestle a bit.
Can you knock him out real quick?
Yes, I can.
Wait, because
Do you do that? You have sedatives. Do you bonk him on the head?
I knock him with my cold metal arm, okay?
You hear him go, ah! He slumps over again. That's the sound he makes.
Done.
Clementine, do we leave him here or what are we doing?
I wanted to ask
Let's
him.
take him somewhere and kill him.
I'm down with that.
All right. You guys pick him up. You gather your things, and you walk off the train. Are you going back to the ship first, or are you just gonna like dump him?
Is there water here? Like rivers, lakes?
I was thinking,
Yeah.
Okay.
your family's got that huge junkyard.
We have just crushed things in there. We have just thrown stuff in there in the car crusher.
Yeah.
And we could also
we
just
could
do
do
I've
something
only
like
seen
that.
it in the movies, but we can like make his feet like concrete boots. And I know I kind of always wanted to do it, but I've never had something.
They never did that in the Golden League?
No, if so, they didn't invite me.
I think-
They invite me to a lot of things. But
I think we should just. The longer we have him around, the more of a risk he's going to be. Chip, can you give him a little bit more of a permanent sedative? And we'll just dump him in an alley or something?
Yes.
Or a body of water?
I'm juicing him up.
I want to make sure there's not a whole body to find.
oh,
That's why I'm thinking junkyard,
okay.
because
We already.
I don't want people to find the remains and then somehow connect it back to us. You know?
Okay, we could put him in the trunk of a car and crush it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel worse
Yeah.
and worse about this situation.
You guys remember maybe 10 minutes ago when I said criminals and you guys gave me pushback when I said that?
didn't.
All right. So it sounds like taking him to the junkyard, junking him.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to scuttle him.
He's going to get scuttled. You guys walk back to the ship. You walk through this small little lorry village again. Nobody even bats an eye at you having like clearly a dude in a bag. This is just part of the job for
It's all
them.
whistling.
There's like 3 other groups walking other ways with dudes.
we just nod.
High five them as you pass. You guys take this and you take him to the ship. Where do you store him? You've got like a common area. You've got bedrooms. We'll say you have
I
you
imagine
have
we've got like little compartments here and there, like
Shove him in the locker.
like
Do we have an
sci-fi
escape
ship
pod?
cupboards, you know?
yeah, okay, yeah.
So just like cram him in one of those.
You do that. I don't think you guys have an escape pod, but you would have a trash chute you could put him in too. So you've got.
Did we get like smuggling compartments? I thought we
I think
did.
that is one that we do have.
Yeah. So
He's smuggled.
Yep.
Consider him
Scuttle is
smuggled.
smuggled.
So you shove him in that smuggling compartment, and are you flying? I'm assuming directly to Scrapper's Delight.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I was thinking.
So
Take
we
you
got
about.
the smuggler compartment?
Yeah.
Cargo hold too. He's cargo now.
All right, there you go.
But smuggler's bad.
So you've got about 5 hours downtime here to get there. What are you guys up to in about these 5 hours?
Aster is popping healing syrups. He is helping himself.
Any chance we could take the scenic route, make that 8 hours?
If you guys want to rest, I will let you guys rest, and we can say that in between there'll be time for Chip to like keep sedating him.
Awesome. No, yeah, I got so much sedative, dude.
Do we want to ask him about anyone like Elias or the Dr. Hewlett before we ice him?
You can. If you want to wake him up and ask him, you can.
Captain, do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah, any information we can get is
It's gonna
is
feel
good.
real bad talking to him again, though. 'cause
Make,
he's
make sure he's very well secured if you
Yeah.
let him wake up.
How-
And if you want, I can be a part of the interrogation.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna feel a little bit bad.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll be there with you.
Okay.
Thanks. We can both do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So is he in? Are you interrogating him while he's in the smuggler's compartment?
I think we like pop it open, make sure that he's like tied very tightly and securely. And he's just like sitting in the compartment tied up like this.
There's a lamp, like one light bulb above him.
Yes. Crouched down. I mean,
Chip is gonna bring out
Astor's
his
crouched
reading
down.
light
I'm
attached.
standing.
So yeah, he's tied up, and he in this little compartment that you have hidden within a wall that's normally used for secret cargo. You've instead shoved him in. He's popped out, and he slowly wakes up. He goes, where am I? What happened? Oh, Oh, he tries to put his hand up, but sees he's tied. He goes, oh. Okay.
You grasp the situation you're in.
It's Clementine. Okay, right. Yep. I'll come back to me. Okay. Oh, big guy's here too. Okay. And he looks around and he goes, yeah. All right. Well, fellas, what's the plan?
So, we've got some more questions. Do you know anything about the children of Elizus?
I know they're kind of weird. I don't know too much about them. I try not to associate with them. They talk a lot about prophecies and people to be wary of, and people who saved something. I don't know.
Hear any of the prophecies?
I don't talk to them. Once I hear somebody start saying that they know the future, I tend to leave. You can't know the future.
You know anyone named Hector?
Hector. I don't know anybody named Hector. Is there a last name?
No.
Oh, okay, then I definitely don't know. No.
Stuart Hewlett?
I think I might have heard Timber mention him before, but not in like a friendly regard, more like a knows the name kind of regard.
Now I'm gonna need you to focus real hard. I need you to remember anything and everything you can about what Timmer said, and anything relating to what brought Hewlett into the conversation.
Okay. Make me. What would this be?
Intimidation, maybe?
I don't think it'd be an intimidation. It feels pretty intimidating to me.
All right.
Feels like you're bullying or demoralizing a man.
Oh,
so.
yeah. I am definitely threatening him. Okay. All right, so that's 17 on the die, plus 14, 31.
I don't know anything he's talking about. All I know is that sometimes he'd be hanging out with somebody I can hear over on the other side of the line, and he would mention Hewlett's name, and then that'd be it. I don't ask him questions. You ask him questions, you end up in situations worse than this.
I'm gonna stab him with my pincered elfan. Remember carefully.
Ow.
Push yourself.
Okay. Clementine, I like you. And I want to make that very clear that I like you, and I
Don't-
like your growth.
Don't try to shovel manure in my face and tell me it's chocolate.
That's very cute. that was a clever one. I like
It
that.
ain't cute. I'm gonna stab him again.
Okay, I'm sorry. Listen, I truly don't know anything about these names. I don't remember the situations. I was calling him to give him a job one time, and he was talking to somebody that was either next to him or he was on the other line or something like that, and he just mentioned the name. That was all I know. You can do a sense motive if you want.
Yeah.
You can tell by the way she squint her eyes.
Doing it in her heart.
Okay, another 17 on the die, plus 12, 29.
He's telling the truth. He's not much else.
God, you're
Right.
useless, aren't you?
I'm the bookie. I get jobs. That's it. I don't do anything else besides that.
You ever?
Why don't the police mess with you anymore? Your record's clean ever since you started owning that club.
Because I started doing jobs for the higher ups, so they wanted me to have a clean record, so they didn't trace back to them. I was the best of the business.
What kind of jobs? I'm here now.
Oh my God, you're in the shadows.
She always is.
Killing, information, espionage, like it's similar to stuff that you guys do, but like way higher stakes. They need somebody with a cleaner job record to be able to get in and get that stuff.
How does Timmer fit into the business? Like, you're his bookie, but I've never heard of him being a lorry or anything.
He's not a lorry. He's like above a lorry. There's steps above a lorry, and they become more like private hire. He's like a private hire. I'm the guy that finds those private hires. Think of it as you guys are getting. There's a bulletin board with jobs. You guys are getting. These are special requests.
You do any jobs with the league?
No, I don't mess with them. They're messy. They've gotten messier over the years, and I need something clean.
Do you know anything else about Dr. Elizus?
This is what I do know. And he leans back. He spits a mouthful of blood in your eye, and he's gonna try to run. He's gonna try to get out as fast as he possibly can.
Ow!
He's now running. You rolled a 5 on the dice. he tries running. He flops down on the
Don't you have a
ground.
villain point or something?
I'll save that one.
I am going to immediately pick him up by the back of his neck, push him up against the wall, says, "Do you know how much blood I spilt today because of you?"
That's your job, kid. I don't give a damn how much blood you've spilled.
"What makes you think I give a damn if I spill yours?"
He spits in your face.
Let me ask you a question. One more question. Is there anybody who's gonna care if you're gone?
Several higher ups are going to care about that.
Like
A
who?
certain cowboy named Timmer will care very much about that.
How will he know if you're gone?
Cops showed up, didn't they?
No, they're dead.
And I'm not there, am I?
There was a lot of fire.
Cops saw your face, didn't they?
The ones that are dead.
I've got cameras in there.
That can
Won't be
easy-
very hard. Will not be very hard to find you, is what I'm saying.
It can be easy to remedy that.
I've got nothing else to say. Kill me if you want. It'll be worse for you if you do.
You ever thought about being crushed in a car press?
No, wrong.
No. I haven't. And I don't quite like the thought.
We could leave you alive for the experience.
Can I do a sense motive on the "it will be worse if we kill"?
Yeah.
It's an 18 on the die plus 11, so 29.
He's telling the truth.
Can we have a quick team meeting? Maybe huddle over there. Close your ears.
Aster, shove him back in the compartment.
I take him off the wall. Stare. Not lovingly. Stare into his eyes, and then throw him back into the compartment, shut it, and lock it.
He doesn't make a sound.
Huddle.
Yes. So yes,
Let's go in one of our quarters so he's less likely to hear.
and huddle
And then
there.
still huddle.
Yeah,
And
start playing some music,
exactly.
too.
Yes.
Like
Is that
Clementine's
space
metal.
evanescence?
A torture no word. After this man's been through enough.
We woke him up inside.
Oh my gosh.
And he's going under.
Listen, this situation's getting really messy really fast. And it sounds like people are they're gonna notice when he's gone. Of course, if he stays alive, he's probably gonna tell us, oh yeah, these are exactly the people you want to find. Here, go kill them.
I understand that as far as ranks go within our crew, I, as equipment, probably rank the lowest. But
Don't call yourself
I
equipment.
do not think that this will have a satisfactory result.
This being killing him?
Murder,
Yeah,
yes.
Okay. And I think you're technically the science officer.
Yeah, don't call yourself
Yeah.
equipment.
Did you hear that?
You run the whole lab.
So then we can,
I just got promoted.
if we don't want to kill him, then we can just knock him out and dump him somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
Do you think Gerard might want him? Gerard has
Shrug.
connections and money, so he can cover our tracks. Maybe he has a use for Scuttles.
Do we? I mean, we'd have to. I guess we just.
I'd
Do
rather
we
just-
want him to know about Timur and everything else, or no?
Regardless of whether he lives or dies, I'd rather just get rid of him as soon as possible and stop trying to feed him to somebody else.
Is there a way that we could like induce amnesia?
Science officer.
Can we just? You hit him hard enough.
Let me think really hard.
Do you have a serum that does that?
No, if I had a hero point, I'd spend it for wild magic.
No.
And hope to roll amnesia on that D100 list.
Then no, you do not have a way of committing amnesia
No,
on
I
a man.
don't.
Can I text Mirren real quick? Like, hey, how do you get rid of memories? Is that a thing?
It's 4 a.m. He's asleep.
Don't worry about this. Okay.
You guys have no way of doing that.
We woke him up when he was already on the ship, so he hasn't seen where we were or what the outside of the ship looks like.
If you guys want, give me a sense motive, or a culture check regarding lorries.
Again!
Natural 20.
Good. We don't need to hear about what happened
don't
over
worry
here.
What about you guys?
There's no thing.
A 2 and a 3 again.
Sick. What'd you guys get?
I got a 12, and because I remembered to actually put points into our profession
Nice.
for lorries,
Nice.
I'm going to use that instead of culture. I got a 26 total.
Cool.
Okay. So, I have a 29 total.
All right. You three know. No matter what you do here, you're absolutely on Timur's radar now. Like, regardless of if he is dead or alive. And it would be harder for Timur to get information if he was dead.
Gerard already knows about Timur. He threw that in my face just a few days ago.
True.
Timur already knows you.
Yeah, you're.
Does Timur know about the rest of us?
I don't know.
Because if he doesn't, then maybe it'd be best we just get rid of him.
Yeah. Crush him.
We are gonna be on his radar, regardless. But this is more information that he could be given.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You're already wanted by every powerful person. Why not the rest of us join the club?
We're a team.
I
Put my
appreciate
hand
that.
in.
The huddle has.
I remove my hand quietly.
All right. Well, part of me that's still ticked off wants to leave him alive for the car crushing, but it's probably safer if he's dead for it.
I don't want my parents to hear the scream. I don't want them to know it really happened.
This is a family business.
Yeah, and they kind of got out of the game.
Yeah. So, whether y'all want to shoot him, overdose him on anesthetic, whatever, I don't know what I'll do, but y'all can have at it.
Do you have anything that can put him out? That'd be very quick. Otherwise, I can.
I have so much sedative.
Well, we could skip the nitty gritty
Yeah.
details
Yeah.
of this of this bit. We'll say that you do decide to to end him. A reminder again, he is a very bad man who does very bad things and sent a hired killer after all of you. So you got about 5 hours ish until you get to Scrapper's Delight. So in that time, are you guys short resting or just getting as much sleep as you possibly can?
Yeah.
Or what's
Do we
the
have time
plan?
to long rest? Or
You got about 5 hours. I mean, if you want to take the scenic way, yeah, we can say you guys can long
Okay.
rest. So yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
So, as you guys long rest, Valia, long rest restores resolve points and gives you all
Stamina points.
all your stamina points back
Okay.
and your level of health HP back.
Okay, cool.
So, as you guys are going to sleep, Valia, you get a call from the burner phone that Pollyanna gave you.
I will answer that.
You answer, and from the other line, you hear a voice go, "Did you and your crew kidnap the broker for the most powerful and dangerous man on the entire Absalom ring?"
Well, I'm trying to remember.
I've had a busy day.
I don't think so.
Funny. I'm looking at the news right now. His entire building is being collapsed, swarmed by cops, and there is very grainy photos of all of you at this moment displayed.
I'm starting to remember.
I'm starting.
Did you? Is he with you?
Yes and no.
You hear? Give me a perception check.
16 plus 30.
You hear the swish of a flask as it is then placed on a table, and he goes, "Please elaborate."
Well, we decided that there was probably going to be problems either way, and having him, able to talk would probably be slightly worse than just letting him go.
Okay. And you hear a smash of glass on the other side of the phone, and he goes, "Okay. I will pull some strings, see what I can do to help at least get your names and images off of the news. And hopefully, Timur did not see the news."
That would be much appreciated. Let me know what I owe you after that.
I will call about that. Please be more careful next time.
Definitely. Will do.
Have a good night.
This is not what we wanted.
And you hear the phone click.
It's my friend and he doesn't even call me. Jeez.
Guess I had the phone.
Yeah, but he has my number.
Now,
So I'll relay that to when people are awake.
before people wake up,
I'm on the news.
people wake up that night, Clementine, you drift asleep, and as you're sleeping, your dream is more of a memory. It is on the farm you grew up in. It is on planet Raxel. There is a large farm, by human standards, large farm that goes for hundreds of acres. It is sandwiched between a large mountain that goes hundreds of feet in the sky. It goes right up to the edge of that, and at the other end is a large plain that stretches to as far as the eye can see with nothing else around. Crops and trees and large windmills are sprinkled all across this farm, small lakes even that provide enough water for all the vegetation. You see little droids and drones working the fields that are all rusted and clearly well loved and been reutilized, but are being put to good work. And at the very edge of that farm is a large house made of old dark wood and very black steel. And sitting on the front porch is a young Clementine, maybe about 8 years old. What does she look like and what is she doing?
So Raxalites already have large heads, but a very young Raxalite would just be all head and then little spindly legs and arms. Lots of hope and wanderlust in her eyes. You know, she's like the archetypal sci-fi hero, like Luke Skywalker staring off into the double sunset. And
It's a triple sunset.
you know, she has books about adventures in space, about space pirates and all sorts of different things. And there's a lot more belief in things in her at that age.
As you're sitting there daydreaming about this exciting, adventurous future that you could have, from within the house, you hear your mom yell out, Ro, come on in, it's breakfast.
Coming!
You rush in, you see this little farmhouse, and as you immediately turn to your right, you see a small kitchen where your mom, with her own little legs, are all cooking eggs and popping toast into the toaster. And right as you sit down at the dining room table, everything comes together at once. She's able to snatch it all midair and place it down in front of you. And she goes, "Good morning, sweetheart," and she gives you a little kiss on the forehead.
Morning.
How'd you sleep?
I slept pretty good, you know, like a log.
That's good. Do you have anything crazy you're going to be doing today? Any big space adventures?
I think I'm gonna take over the windmill in the north section. Fight some big old space squid. Yeah.
Are you still taking over the west windmill?
Yeah, you know, I got stuff going on all over.
Oh.
Yeah.
good.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Ooh, big word.
Yeah.
You need any help with that?
I got it. I can do it all myself.
Yeah, you do. As you after some moments of you eating the breakfast, you hear one set of footsteps above you that you recognize as your dad, as he's getting up and getting ready to start his morning. And after a moment, you hear a second heavier set of footsteps begin walking. And your mom, you see her face kind of drop, and she goes, "Oh, I guess Uncle Senrif ended up staying the night."
Everything all good?
And she starts washing some dishes, and after a moment, she puts them down. And she goes, Come here. She squats down in front of you, and she goes, "Dear, listen to me about this. Uncle Senrif, he's a great guy, and he's done a lot of amazing work, and he's helped us tremendously. And your dad and him go back forever ago. But wherever he goes, he brings bad luck. So..."
How do you mean?
And she kind of like laughs. And she kind of tussles her head, and she goes, I'll tell you details at another time. But just promise me you'll stay away from him." You can keep hanging out if he comes and talks to you. Be polite and everything. But if he ever invites you anywhere or does anything like that, just tell him you can't. Okay?
I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Just do that for Mama. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, love. And she gives you a big hug.
Hmm.
And she goes, "All right, go finish your breakfast." And as you start eating, you see one set of steps. You see from the stairs your dad's legs as he begins to walk down, and then you hear the heavy thuds of Senrif. And that's when you wake up the next morning.
I think my eyes are a little watery from the dream when I wake up, and it's not that it was a bad dream, but it just stirred up a lot of emotions that Clem doesn't want to feel, and especially a longing for simpler times. So she's kind of shaken when she first wakes up, and it takes her a little longer to leave her quarters. She lingers a little bit longer in the comfort and pseudo-safety of her bed.
After some time, enjoying that sense of peace that you have not felt in a while, you're able to remember the situation and get up and begin your day. Chip, you get a text from Daisy Mary, and she just says, all caps, "I forgot I had plans today. Huge plans for myself. So sorry. Classes tomorrow. Love you."
I send a little emoji.
Did Chip program his own emojis?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, they look like a little like Discord emotes. So yeah, you guys wake up. You've found yourself at Scrapper's Delight now, and yeah, you as you land the ship. Did you want to share what you learned with everyone? Yeah.
Pass along the information that there were in fact cameras, and your old friend Clem is gonna be trying to clean that up a bit for us.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. And I'm gonna send him a text being like, "Why in the haystacks aren't you talking to me directly?"
You get that green message like it didn't deliver.
Oh, snap.
Your phone bill.
Gosh dang it! It's the
Space-
first of the month again.
Space AT&T is on you.
Space TNT.
Space TNT.
Guys, there's a lot of stuff going on, and after what happened to Clem and how we're kind of wanted fugitives at the moment, when Valia and I had a really awesome shopping day yesterday, I was trying to think of ways I could help, because I don't think it's a great idea for all of us to go out on our own, especially now, but if we do, we should know if we're in trouble and if we don't have our computers or anything like that. So I bought, and that's when Aster pulls out his bag. They're not very big, almost kind of little, like little modules, almost like a panic button. There are 5 emergency beacons.
Life of it.
I like
And we can get into the nitty gritty rules when it comes up.
We
but,
figure that out.
These are emergency beacons, so if we're ever in trouble, we can set it off, and then we can figure out, we're in trouble and where we are, and, try and help.
It's mighty thoughtful of you. Thank you.
Thanks, Aster. That's a great idea.
It's like friendship bracelets.
I'm gonna put a charm on mine.
After a little bit of time, getting everybody waking up, getting ready for the day. Gizmo, do you go first out to see your parents and everything, or is everyone going as a group here? What's the plan?
We can go out as a group.
All right,
Yeah.
you all walk out and you see Gizmo's mom, Frey, is sitting on the porch as she was waiting for you guys to leave the ship, and she was like, "Oh, Gizmo!
Hey, Mom.
And she runs over and tackles you into a big hug. And she goes, "Oh my goodness, get in here, everybody!" She's waving for everybody to get in. She gives you all a big group hug. She goes, how's everybody been?
Good. We've been
You
Yeah,
know,
we've
it's been a
busy.
time.
Good. I'm glad. Everybody doesn't look healthy, but healthier. You're all
Yeah.
standing still.
We're alive.
That
We're
is
alive.
true.
It will buff out.
I bet it will. If you want, we can try to get some engineering going and see if we can buff you up a little bit more.
Please do that.
Ah, perfect. She goes, all right. Well, what you? I mean, I'm happy that you're all here. What's the occasion?
Just in the area.
Yeah, you know, it's nice to come visit here. It's a very comfortable and very welcoming place.
She's trying not to cry. She's like, oh, thank you so much. I try so hard to make this junkyard a home.
You do. It's a lovely home.
Did you tell us the original reason that you were going to try to come here, or are we all
Yeah.
mostly thinking of disposal?
Yeah, there's that. There's also, I told you that I'm just going to pick up some stuff from my brother's room.
And she'll, at that, she'll go, if you want, Gizmo, I mean, you guys are welcome to help too if you really please. But Gizmo, your dad and I are gonna start cleaning up Sprocket's
Yeah.
old stuff. If you want to come help.
Yeah, and I told the others they can hang out about or explore the
Yeah,
junkyard.
we can give you guys privacy, or if you need me to lift something really heavy, I can.
Oh, well, probably.
Yeah.
You
You need
had a lot of
any
stuff.
cars crushed? They'd love to operate the machine.
Oh,
Just have some fun.
I used to have to crush cars. It's fun.
Okay.
It's a good time. Nothing bad ever happens when you crush cars.
Yeah.
And she goes, all right, who wants to learn?
Definitely.
Come on, kiddos. And she goes over and she goes, your dad's in
I'll
Sprocket's
go.
room if you want to go say hi to him.
Mhm.
So she goes and shows you four how to crush cars. and as you walk into Sprocket's old room, you see that it's like it's an older door that has a lot of grease stains all over it, and there's scratched into the door says Sprocket's room. And as you open it, you see a room similar to yours, but a little more neat, where there's a lot of random things piled all around, but they're in their own little piles, like designated piles. Like this is the bolts pile. This is the scrap metal pile. This is the, I think this is cool looking pile. It's all that, with a bed shoved in the corner. And as you walk in, you see your dad, Crank, is kind of standing in the center of the room, and he's not moving. He's just slowly tapping his foot and looking around.
I was like, hey, Dad.
You-
Big ol'
you-
hug.
He's scared. You go, oh,
Sorry.
hey, kiddo. And he turns around and gives you a hug, and it lasts just a little longer than it normally does. And he goes, all right, how you been, son?
I've been good. Yeah. How have you all been?
Well, we've been good. We've been good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some projects we wanted to do coming up, and we wanted to free up some space around the house. So we kind of figured it was time to pack it up in here.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I can help. I can take some of this stuff. I mean, I'll use it. I'll
That'd be
you know,
good.
keep up the old, widget is kind of just, an extension, a project of his.
Yeah, and he Widget's standing in the room too, and he goes, Widget, we got. He stops and stammers and kind of looks at it. You see his eyes well up a bit, and he goes, Widget, we've got some towels that need to get folded downstairs. Would you mind doing that? And Widget looks at you for,
Yeah, you're good.
oh, yes, and he takes a step out, and he just goes, it's hard to,
Yeah,
it's hard.
yeah. I see him every time I look at him.
And he spaces out again for a moment, and he'll go, okay, well, there's he points at a pile over there. He goes, that's a bunch of random robotic parts. Looks like
Yeah.
there's his clothes are in the closet. I'm gonna start at his workbench over here, see what tools we can use in the junkyard, and if you want anything else, you can.
All right. Divide and conquer.
So, it takes you maybe 30 minutes to learn how to properly crush the car with a heavy machine in the back. And after Frey shows you, she goes, I'm gonna go help them out. They're gonna need some help up there.
All right, thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank you.
And she goes up and goes back into the house and is very clearly not looking at anything you guys are doing out there. And then for you guys, it takes maybe hour and a half to clean out his room fully between the three of you. And there's a few times where your dad has to stop and leave the room. And when the first time he does that, Frey will look at you and she'll be like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, it's hard.
he blames himself still, so it's been a process. But this is good. He's doing better. I miss him.
Yeah. I mean, he's not to blame. The ones to blame are Rain.
Yeah,
You know.
you can't. You know, accidents happen. They happen like that. So, well, I can't keep talking like this, or I'll cry more. So let's let's keep moving. And she starts cleaning up. After a little bit, give me a perception check as well.
Okay. Thank you, Link.
Hey.
I wipe some tears out of my eyes and look a little harder. That's a little better. It's perception.
Perception.
So it's a 6 plus 11, 17.
With the 17, your parents leave the room for a little bit, and you notice underneath the bed there is one floorboard that's sticking up a little bit more at the corner. Like the nails have been pulled up and then put back in. They pulled up, put back in a few times.
And they're gone.
Your parents are gone.
Okay. Yeah, I'll like move some of this stuff because I've been putting everything back in my bag exactly the way that he had it organized in the little piles and everything. So I'm just gonna replicate this when I go back to my room. But I move my big bag in front of the door,
Okay.
just to stop them in case, and then I'll peel open that floorboard.
All right. As you peel it open, you see a note sitting on top of a large burlap sack that's been tied tightly. And the note has Sprocket's handwriting on it that says, "Metal from the desert moon." And when you go to open it, a small little puff of magic will shoot out from the top of it. And inside you see a collection of parts, scrap metal, screws, and you see even 2 ingots that look like a lighter colored silver sitting with inside. And from what you know, this seems to be legit.
Oh, yeah, I had no idea he knew about this stuff at all. I knew he was good, but I'll put this in the same sack and review this when I get back home. But yeah, and I'll keep pouring through this old stuff.
Yeah, you pour through. You find photos of you guys as children. You find some of the hobbies he looked like he was about to start picking up. Looked like he was about to start designing games in his spare time. There's some unfinished projects sitting around collecting dust.
And I catalog them exactly the same way.
You're able to move it all, put it back however you please in your room. And I'm gonna break the fourth wall here a bit. I wrote down some items and I forgot where I put them. So I will give you a couple of items in the break here. But you will find some goods kind of sitting around that you'll be able to use later.
Okay.
And yeah.
Yeah, and I put the floorboard back exactly as it was, and just, clean up, sure to sweep and tidy.
After some time, you finish up. The room looks unlived in. The bed is empty in the corner. There's a desk and there's a chair there, but that's about it. And Frey comes in and she goes, "All right, we're gonna try to make this like an office, like so people, we have clients come in, we can come in and sit them down here and talk with them. And if it's a guest room, like I guess we can't fit all of your friends, but if the little one wants to sleep in here, she definitely could, easy."
Yeah, no, and we have rooms on our ship.
That's true, but you never know if you have options.
Yeah,
So-
we could all have lunch or something though.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on. And as she goes out, she'll walk out. What are you 4 up to in this time? It's been about an hour now.
Yeah, I think we've crushed a few more cars after the one that we stuffed Scuttles' body in.
We all
just
have
so
to have tries.
What?
We all
Yeah,
got that
yeah,
prize.
we all get a go. I have the hardest time because of my little, like, literally noodle arms with my elf hand.
Now we're just getting little cans and we put them in.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you think? Just a tire? You put it in.
Yeah.
We put in a few small ones so we get like the souvenir, like the little coins.
Oh yeah, pennies.
So yes, as you guys are crushing that, the metals and everything, you're crushing it, guys. Frey comes out. She goes, I got lunch. Come on in. And you all shuffle into the kitchen. The floors are very old and feel very dangerous to walk on, but they walk over with confidence. And you see that in this very rusty and old kitchen, she has cooked you guys a whole roast and a variety of like salads and potato salads and chips and stuff on the sides for you guys to all eat. And she goes, all right, eat up.
Thank you.
And after some time, you guys eat, enjoy your lunch. She gives you all little knapsacks, and she goes, all right, it's good seeing you all again. I hope to see you sooner, and hopefully more prep time than 4 in the morning.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's just a little surprising at times.
Thank you so much for the hospitality.
Of course. Darling, you're welcome here anytime. Your dad's upstairs. I'll pass off that he said bye. But we have to start getting back to work here. So, you're welcome to stay if you want, but we're just gonna be doing our own things again.
Do you want a hug?
Sure. Do you want a hug?
Yeah.
Yeah. She goes and brings it in for. She goes,
Aster bends all the way down.
she goes, that's right. That's good.
Thank you.
Of course, darling. You don't have to ask.
Okay.
She goes after you step away. She goes, anybody else?
I feign
Yeah.
reluctance.
Yeah. I get here. She spends 5 minutes.
Thanks,
hugging
Mom.
Okay. Hugging each of you. She gives Widget a hug too. She goes, good seeing you. And he goes, you as well. And
Affirmative.
affirmation. As you guys shuffle back onto the ship, you see you are getting a call from Gerard's number. That we're gonna go to our 10-minute break. Thank you guys for joining us for this episode. Thank you to our friends over at Pocket Bard for supplying all the ambience and sound effects you've been hearing. They are a great app that you can download on your phone. For when you're playing at the table with your friends, you can just pop your phone right in the middle and have any of these quick little sound effects or ambiance. They have music in there as well to really enhance your tabletop experience. It is great. We also, if you enjoy our productions that we do, we have a Patreon you can follow us at UGT Show. We get access for $5 a month to our post show where we talk about the episode we just did. So just a gentle reminder, it's there for you and your enjoyment. So we will be back in a few minutes. See you in a little bit.
Got binary gun.
Welcome back
Ba-da-ba-ba.
to the very. How'd you guys do that?
We've been sitting next to each other for too long. Every time we enter this room.
Thanks for joining us again. Just want to remind everyone we do have social media that you can follow us at UGT Show on everything. If you've enjoyed the shows so far, we announce more shows and things coming out, and we've been using TikTok a lot more, so you can see a lot of our best of clips from our other shows as well. I don't know what they're trying to
We'll point to
at.
all the links.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
okay.
the links.
They're
All
below.
the buttons.
I guess for you guys it'd be down to the right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that the same for? We're each in different little camera boxes.
So for you guys it's down to the right.
Okay.
You guys
You're
is
right.
directly to your right. No, that's the other right. I'm sorry, my stage right.
Oh.
Stage right.
Yeah, you guys are good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Okay,
guys are
we
good.
got it. We're doing good.
You mean
Audio listeners, I'm
house
sorry.
right.
This is a good bit.
This is one for the books. Now,
We'll do this every time. If somebody rolls a nat 20 now, we'll be like, whoa.
look at the dice. So
This won't be clipped.
where You guys are walking into the ship as you hear a call from Gerard's number.
Oh boy, here we go. I answer it.
You answer it. You don't see Gerard. Instead, you see his assistant, Judy Trench, a human woman who has her hair tied up in like a beehive kind of way, all
I love
messy.
that name.
And she goes, "Hi, Clementine.
Hey.
Hi, I'm Judy. Nice to meet you. I think we've talked a little bit before."
Yeah.
Excellent. Listen, Gerard's got a job for you. Okay?
Specifically for me or for the crew?
I mean, y'all, you guys.
Okay, just
You're
want
on
to double
speakerphone.
check.
Oh,
Hi.
Hi, everybody. I'm Judy.
Hi, Judy.
Hi, everybody. Nice to meet you. Great.
So
Listen,
many J names.
it's weird. This is a season one. This is a name for season 1. We can't get mad at me for this one. So, legally. So, I don't know who said that. So, we did some digging. Found out about the scientist guy. You guys went and went in his office about
Oh, Hobbs.
Hobbs. He had an associate, Stuart Hewlett. We found where that guy is. He seems to be alive.
Oh.
Yeah. He's over in the glacial roads of the ring. I'll send you coordinates to him, his address and everything, and you guys can go over there and try and find out some more about from him.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. And she hangs up. You guys would know Glacial Roads is like a kind of infamous city on the ring where it's a large town located right in front of a huge fan that is constantly blowing wind onto the city.
So it is the Windy City.
Yes. This is the windiest city. It's located on the inner side of the ring facing the black hole.
Like, what kind of place? This is a place where people go, like, to retire? Is it a place people go to just not be found?
It's the
Looks like-
Space Florida.
So, here's what I'll say. As you guys get the coordinates, you get the address and everything, is there anything you would like to do before you take off?
I mean, so I'm gonna show you all what I found, pretty much. Be like, so, just like we said, no secrets. Just want to be open and honest with you all. Like, Widget was my brother's, like, prototype originally, and I kind of kept going with it. And I found some stuff in his room, and if I show you all these ingots, and I think this is the metal from the moon that you're made out of. So I think he had something to do. Like, I don't think it was an accident the way he died, with Rain and everything.
What happened?
I'm pretty sure it's their fault. I mean, I've heard, like, he's left recordings on Widget, and he was worried about an experiment he had to do at Rain. And I think that there was some malpractice. There's something, and they made it way too risky, or he found something he shouldn't have, and they whatever. But that's kind of the whole point. I've been doing all these lore stuff. I just want to learn more and kind of get back at him, and finish where he started. But yeah, so we could stop by Mirren first and check this out, or I don't know what the rush is on this job. But if we want to look into this metal, maybe see what we can find.
Generally, with these jobs, they're pretty rushed.
They're
like,
rushed?
Get them done now.
Okay, well, I just wanted to be open and honest,
you.
and
Thank you.
we can just do this. And if you have any questions, it's fine. I could talk about it, but yeah, let's just let's get this.
Any idea how he got some of that metal?
I don't know. I'm starting to think that maybe some places in Rame have more access to things than they know about. Like, just because Gerard doesn't know about this stuff, their R&D might know about stuff or have access to things.
So we're not doing secrets anymore?
Yeah, no more secrets. We all had one.
No more secrets.
Do you have anything?
We all discussed.
Yeah, we all.
The buck stops here.
I guess something,
Oh.
Ooh.
something you gotta get, it's a secret. I have this crush on this girl. She's really great.
Whoa.
I've talked to her like once.
Okay.
And did it go well?
I passed out.
Okay.
But that was from like kind of a different thing, I think. But is it
Wait,
secrets, right? No more secrets.
Yeah, what made you pass out?
Most of the other secrets were
Yeah.
A little more
Like,
high
I appreciate
stakes.
you sharing
This
that.
is nice.
Yeah, I appreciate you sharing that. To clarify, that's a personal life thing. Wouldn't technically count as a secret, but again, I appreciate you sharing that. We
Okay.
hear you. We support you.
Okay.
Unless we meet her, in which case you have to let us know so we don't embarrass you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let us know when marriage is
doesn't say-
involved
Oh.
for tax purposes.
But if you have something that pertains to the rest of us or to what we're doing, like anything related to magic or things like that, you know.
I had this weird dream.
Oh?
So
No more about the girl.
It's not. No, it's not her. It's
There
not
are
her.
things we don't need to know. We can have secrets.
But there's this there's this bar I like going to called Muses. It's like a lorry bar, and
Yeah, I've been there.
I saw this guy, or he saw me, and then I started having these kinds of weird flashes, like I was somebody else, and it was like from my perspective, but I don't know who it was. And then I might have followed him, and there was this old church, and then we started talking about cult stuff. So I was like, oh.
That might pertain to things. You know, we did hear about the Children of Eliza's cult.
But maybe that's like a separate cult, because they gave me this cool hilt. And there's nothing wrong with that.
All your secrets are weird. The vibes are different with your secrets.
The jury's still out on that hilt, to be honest, but, anything else about following the old man? Did anybody see you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Was that the Hector you were talking about?
Yeah. Well, I learned his name because... Okay, this is where the dream comes in. So there was this little girl, and her name was Cynthia. And when I passed out in the bar, the old man said Cynthia. And when I asked her, "Are you Cynthia?" she said, "Yeah." And my grandpa Hector. So they're somehow related, and I didn't get a whole lot, but it was really weird. And so no more secrets.
No more secrets.
Okay.
So very strange. This was after the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you asked your sister about Hector, or just is that like a family thing?
I haven't checked my phone in 3 days. I checked my phone.
He's terrible about that.
I know, such a bad texter.
Well, I didn't grow up with a phone, so to be fair. But okay, let me
Neither
check
did
it.
I. I was on Farm Planet, basically.
I didn't grow up.
You are
One
growing
could
up.
say you're still growing up.
I checked my text messages.
What's the last thing you sent to her?
I said that we need to meet up.
You see that the message has been read, and she says, "Try to talk soon," and that was 2 days ago.
Guys, how long is soon?
Well, I said soon, and I got there in 4 hours. And I was talking to my mom.
Okay, so definitely not 2 days is not soon. Okay. Yeah, if you think I'm a bad texter, then, well, Astra.
We're getting
It
lost in the
runs
weeds here.
in the family. Ha! Ha!
We're getting lost in the weeds here. Let's get back to the job.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys take off. You follow the coordinates. You put the address in the GPS. Coordinates bring you to the lorry docking station. When you approach the glacial roads, it's on the inner western side of the ring, facing the black hole. It does not have an artificial sky, and instead you just see the starry night and the ever-present absorption of the universe just kind of sitting there ominously. standing hundreds and hundreds of feet tall is a large fan that is constantly spinning and blowing and cooling down everything within the city. There's no actual skyscrapers here because the wind is too intense that they would just actually collapse. So nothing really goes above like 10 stories here. The reason for this is because this entire town is used for servers and large computers. Instead of having windows, they have light force fields that allow the wind to pass through to keep everything cool and running. So these are like the systems to keep the rings operations going. As well as they will have buildings for actual people that can rent out server rooms and stuff like that to keep their own computers in there. As you fly over, you see there's not really any cars out. Nobody really lives here. Instead, it's more technicians and engineers will come out here to fix anything that they need to, and then they'll go home for the day. As you fly the ship, you find the coordinates to the Lorry docking bay. It's not really a docking bay. It's more of a public parking lot that has a chain link fence on it that says authorized personnel only on it. As you park, you see one little toll booth sitting outside that says $5 per hour.
Jeez.
Well,
All right. I'll.
Can we get a ticket and put it in a windshield, or
Do we have
can we get this?
You see it has your license plate that you have to text. You have to text a number, and then it'll rack it up however much until you tell it that it's done.
I wonder
We
if
can bill it to Gerard, maybe.
maybe Hewlett can get us validated.
You know, maybe.
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 You guys exit the ship and you start walking down the street. Walking down this street, you notice, again, not many people walking here, mostly in cars, and you guys have to wear some heavier coats to be able to...
I'm hiding in
oh,
someone's
and as
coat.
we leave, I press the little button so that the alarm system turns on.
Perfect. These purple turrets pop out.
But
You guys-
I'm hiding in someone's coat so that I don't freeze and so I don't fly away.
You guys are walking around, and
It's like those baby spiders at the end of Charlotte's Web.
just flying away.
That's the thing
It's
spiders
so
do in real
stupid.
life.
I'm so sorry.
Don't share that, in fact. Put that fact back.
That's not a fun fact.
As you guys are walking, I would like you all to make me a perception check.
Ooh.
What did everyone get?
16 on the die, 32.
6 plus 11, 17.
17 total. The wind is blowing too strong and my big Raxolite eyes. I'm just like,
11 for a total of 25.
25.
18 on the die, 25.
25.
A Lambo.
So what did you get?
I got a 32.
Did anyone else beat a 30?
No.
No, just double checking.
Yep.
Everybody notices there are gargoyles on a lot of these buildings, like perched up top, which doesn't seem to really match the style of this place. But there are gargoyles just sitting up there. Chip, you notice behind a car, just a little bit away, 2 of those gargoyles are eating a man.
Oh.
What's up is
See it loading.
he looks over at the gargoyles eating man. He looks back up. He looks back down at them. Something is awry with the gargoyles.
The
What do
what?
you see, Chip? What's wrong? What's wrong, boy?
Well, now, nobody freak out. But I'm just gonna like point over there. Now I said
As you point over there with a, let me see. with a 27 perception check, the two
I'm not nonchalant. I've never been known for being chalant.
They're over there.
the two up top on a building, maybe about 50 to 60 feet above you. I'm gonna say 60 feet above you. Move their head towards all of you and let out a gargled screech as they have now locked on. And as they do, the other two behind the car pop their heads up and look over at you. Need everybody to roll me initiative.
I move my arm from pointing to do like one of these.
Oh, that's not great.
All right. Let me see. Hang on one second. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody.
These are all real cars. Who died?
We have one less
You can
enemy.
reach and get it.
Boop. Oh, it's right there.
Yeah.
Get that out of here.
There you go.
Yeah, that looks more like a gargoyle.
All right. What did everybody get?
I rolled a natural 1, so it's a 6 total.
Right there, firmly.
Yeah.
All right.
9 on the die. 17.
17. You'll go right there.
4 on the die plus 4, 8.
Did you get?
Guys.
You got a 6.
I got a 6.
All right. You're beating him.
Yeah.
16 on the die, 19.
19.
There we go.
Chip, what did you get? You said again?
I got a 17.
Yeah, so you're right there.
3 for a total of 16.
Wow.
Hey!
Right there.
3 for a total of 16.
That is an insane sentence you just said. That is an absolutely bonkers sentence. All right.
Let me tell you, the math works out as 11 or 3 plus 13.
That's insane.
No way, dude.
So the two at the top, you see they let out a large screech and their wingspans fling open and they begin to fly. And they lift up and they will begin flying down right at you, right at the whole group of you.
Ouch.
They will fly down and they will take 2 attacks as you see the quills on their face launch out from them. And they're going to shoot one at, shoot one at Valia and they'll shoot one at Aster.
Wait a second.
It's a natural 1 that I'm going to re-roll with a villain point. Thank you. I believe it was Scott that gave me that.
Scott!
Scott! So re-roll that.
Yeah, that.
Aster does a 24 hit your KAC.
It doesn't.
Dang.
Whoa.
Valia, this will miss completely.
Hooray.
It's a 21 hit your KAC.
Nope.
All right. Thank you, Scott.
Scott!
As they swoop down and take shots at you, and then they swoop back up. They do not ever enter your actual area of effect. They are just moving around. Clementine.
Okay. I'm gonna aim at one of the ones on the other side of the car because those ones aren't flying around.
Right.
So
They're not doing that.
I'm gonna take a shot. Okay. All right. So 16 on the die plus 8 is 24.
That's gonna hit.
Yes. Okay.
It's going so hard.
Okay. All right. So that's 7 plus 3 cold and piercing, so it's 10 damage cold and piercing.
10 damage, cold and piercing.
Yes.
Is it okay? So is it 5 cold and 5 piercing, or is it 10?
It just says like cold and piercing for the damage thing. It didn't say like to split it.
Oh, like
Interesting.
it has both qualities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it shrugs it off.
Dang.
Whoa.
Oh.
I'm
Do I
ready
see
to
this?
take some notes.
And
Do I notice
then
this?
Let's see, is there anywhere for me to take cover? Not really. I am going to say get 'em. I'm gonna use get 'em. So everybody gets a +1 morale bonus against the upper one in front of the car.
The upper one, like on
The
the more
yellow one?
north end.
Yeah,
The yellow
the
one.
yellow one.
Got it. All right.
And that goes against it for attack rolls.
Yes. And
Sweet.
damage, I think. Let me double check if it's both without though.
All right.
Alrighty.
While you check that, Chip, it's your turn.
There's something not right about these gargoyles. In lieu of a move action, I'm going to try and identify one of them. None of them look beefier than the others, right?
No, they all look about the same.
I'll just pick the one that Clem already picked, and so I'll take 20 on that, which means I'll have a 38.
With a 38, you are gonna learn a bit here.
Yay!
Gargoyle
notes.
You will learn it has resistance cold 10.
That is not shocking.
It has blind sight. It can fly 90 feet.
Whoa.
90
That's a lot of feet.
Yup.
Gosh!
And it has an acrobatics of +13. That's the last thing I'll give you.
Acrobatics of plus 13?
+13.
Okay, that's better than mine. I don't like that about him. Okay then, with my.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna give you one more thing.
Yes. Oh.
So I'll say you recognize this as it's called a Nyack, N-I-A-Q.
Whoa.
Yeah.
N-I-A-Q.
It is known for having
Never
a
would've
thing
spelled it
called a
like that.
Nyack virus, which is if it hits you, it begins to mess with you mentally.
Oh, no.
Okay. Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's like a computer virus, right? It's
Sure.
Strictly.
Yeah. we can
Chip
say
starts
that.
to just scan over them, and then I imagine like a little warning bubble starts popping up on his interface. Oh, they're contagious.
Nasty gargoyles.
And he's gonna start like fumbling with his gun. Oh no! And he's gonna shoot one.
'Kay.
This is going to be with we'll just do 2 sedatives, or not
Okay.
2, one sedative. It has 2d4. If I hit, it will have 2d4.
When you hit.
When
Yes.
I hit.
Manifesting.
That's a hit.
We had a +1 to hit them. Is that true?
To the yellow one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a 18 to
18.
hit the yellow one.
Which yes, they'll hit.
When you hit.
When I hit, here
go.
we go.
Knock that bird out.
Let me get my stuff.
Knock that disease bird out.
Knock out the disease. All right, that's 10. So 16 damage.
16 damage. This is the yellow one you hit, you said?
Yes.
It
Tell me how I end this.
Yeah, so it died.
the syringe locks itself into his shoulder. Yeah. And you see it shake it off and then look up at you, and as it roars at you, you see a sharp tongue that is in its mouth between all of the quills begin to shoot out and then shoot back in.
Rude.
Anything else?
No, that's me.
Walia.
All right, I'm gonna pull out my rifle and take aim at the one Clem ordered us to shoot first.
Get him.
Get him.
Actually get him.
It's a 16 for my perception check for a 30 for the.
Good.
He's flat-footed now,
Sick.
and that's an 18 on the attack roll plus 11.
Oh,
So
you got him.
he's very hit.
He's very ouchy right now,
Okay.
You
Damn.
got
to
him.
put it medically. It's a lot of dice.
8, 13, and 15, plus 7, 22. 22 fire.
22. It is not thrilled about that. As it opens its mouth to scream at Chip, you just launch a huge fireball right into the back of its throat, and it coughs and smoking, and it then glares at you.
And that remains flat-footed until my next turn.
Ooh, very nice. It is now their turn.
No.
They're both going to take off and quickly fly towards all of you. One will fly over and land directly next to you, Valia. And then the other one will land in front of Chip.
Uh-oh.
And
No, it
it's-
doesn't.
It's going to... They're both going to make attacks against you here. Does a 27 hit your KAC, Valia?
That meets it.
Meets it. Meets it. And does a 20 math
Yeah.
32 hit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
20 math.
Look, man.
The 20 math would have done it, okay?
Let me see. So, Valia, you're gonna take 15 piercing damage as you feel the sharp lance lock itself into your shoulder, and Chip, you're gonna take 16 piercing damage with the same effect. Chip, you feel as this bladed tongue lodges itself into you, you feel a liquid begin to shoot out from it, but has no effect on you as you are a construct.
Hey!
Valia, however,
Oh.
I'm gonna need you to make me a fortitude saving throw.
Not a computer virus.
No, it's not a computer
Okay.
virus. I'm sorry. I'll tell you
That's-
right now.
Crossing off my lore.
That would have been good.
I'm
That
not
would've been
winning
good.
bingo.
Knowledge is
Use
power.
that later.
That's
Knowledge is
bad.
power.
That's 9.
With a failure, you are now confused. You treat all creatures as enemies, and you roll on the table to determine your actions. I'll figure that out.
That's so
Yeah.
bad.
But
the worst
you are
one.
confused, as well as the moment that hits you in the shoulder, that feels good. That feels like really good. You've never felt more at like bliss and happy and more relaxed than you have in this moment. But you know there's still enemies around somewhere out there.
Oh gosh,
I don't like
she's
this.
tripping.
That is their turn. Gizmo.
Okay. Can I move action to throw something to a friend? Like pass along an object? How
Yes.
does that work? Like, just-
I think you can do that. Yeah. We'll say
Okay.
you can because it sounds fair to me.
all right.
So-
Captain, this isn't going to work. So I'm going to toss you my semi-automatic pistol.
Oh, thank you.
So I'll toss you that. It's this.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Is that the sound that
Sauce.
gargoyles make?
Yeah.
Can we add that in post?
Yeah. Just quietly in the background the whole time.
And then I guess standard action. I'm gonna. So you said I have a data pistol?
You have a data pistol now.
Yes. It's a 2d4.
From your brother.
from a burger.
2d4 bludgeoning
From your brother.
From a burger.
is bludgeoning, poison, and sonic.
Nice.
Bludgeoning, poison, and sonic. Okay.
much going on.
Well, I'm gonna be
Wow.
like, well, here. Well, let's see what this does, and I'm going to try and shoot that. 14
Hey.
plus. 9. Wait, no, yeah, 9 is
I'm sorry, it's piercing, not poison. I misread it. That is on me.
okay. No worries. So bludgeoning, piercing, and piercing. Wow. 14 plus 9 is 23.
23 will hit.
Ah.
Which one are you hitting?
This is the one Clemson to get him.
All right.
Of course. Yeah. So it's 2d4. 2 and a 4. 6 plus. Is it a plus like 3 or something? I guess because it's weapon specialization. It's like small arms.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So we have plus 3. So what did I say? 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 damage.
9 damage.
And then I'm gonna. Widget has a flame pistol, so that will be fine. I'm assuming it'll be fine. Let's see if it
We'll
works.
find out.
Natural 20.
Oh!
Okay, so it does work, and it
works really well.
It's 3d4 plus 3, so 3d4. Can I get a 4?
Yeah.
Okay, 4, 8 doubled is 16 plus 3 is 19, and then there's 1d4 burn
Ooh, very nice.
Oh my goodness.
because the crit 3 burn on it too. So
19, 20.
21.
21. You see this.
22.
22. Yeah.
22. That's
Yeah.
the number.
Yeah. Yeah, 22.
Is it dead? Because we all
Yeah.
shot it.
This Nyack is looking very close to death. It is standing on its last legs here, but it is still standing. It is now has its lack of eyes set on you as it is combusted into flames and then bludgeoned, pierced, and sonicked all at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
Anything else?
No, that's a turn.
Aster.
Aster had kind of a slow start, not gonna lie.
He's warming up.
Yes.
Getting the engines
Quite
going?
Literally. Aster swift action draws his solar. Well, he pulls out the moat. He pulls out the hilt. I'm still not used to that.
Yeah.
Aster's also still not used to that, so he reaches up. Just 1 second. Pulls that out, ignites the sword. You see kind of the very faintly moving jagged edges on the sword now. And would I be able to attack the yellow gargoyle from this position, or do I need to move?
You can hit the yellow one. He's on the ground, so you're gonna hit him.
Cool. I am going to. You said he wasn't looking super good.
No, he's not looking great.
Okay, then I'm going to just make a standard attack against him. That is 11 on the die, plus 14 for a 25 to his KAC.
That hits.
Excellent.
That does a big hit.
Big hit.
Big head.
Big hit.
Where are their faces?
Aster sees the gross quills, spiked tongue coming out, seeing it attack Chip, and takes the opportunity when he realizes that Chip is fine because he is indeed a robot.
He is.
He used the opportunity to, right as the creature is retracting its quills or tongue or whatnot, he slashes it right through the mouth for 32
Oh my gosh.
slashing damage.
Yeah, how you do it?
It slashes through the mouth and it just keeps going as the creature is just batted away to the ground.
Yeah, it just goes and collapses, twitching and sizzling a bit.
I got the disease bird.
One of them.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Whoa.
Question. Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
That is what it looks
Unfair.
like.
No, that is awful.
Friend.
They're not friends. How could I tell how high the birds in the sky are flying right now?
They are 40 feet in the air.
40 feet in the air. Okay. Okay. Aster is gonna assess that and look to Clem, and he's like, "Do you want me to kind of stay put on the ground, or do you want me to kind of try and chase after them? They seem kind of fast."
On the ground for now. Try and bring them down here so the rest of us can fight them,
Okay.
and then if they run, go after them. I guess.
And then I'll use my move action then to I want to flank the other alive gargoyle.
The other one on the ground or on the
The one that I get them.
Yes.
The one that's alive is the one in front of Chip, right? Or the one that's dead is in front of Chip.
the one that's dead is in front of Chip.
Yeah.
The one that's
Oh,
alive is
so
in front
the
of
get 'em
Talia.
died
yes,
already.
Yes.
Gotcha. So then Aster is gonna step in front of Chip and Gizmo, and be like, "You want someone to fight? Fight me instead, huh?" And that's a turn.
All right.
And
You stepped in
also-
front of Gizmo. You said.
He stepped into to
Yeah.
flank the one remaining on the ground.
Yeah, the
Well,
one next
is
to
he-
Valia.
I couldn't tell if he was on the building or not, or because
Oh, that is a building.
Yeah.
That is a building. He's flying. He's in the air. I did mean for him to be up there.
Okay.
That's my bad. But we haven't done flying before. Okay, this is new for
Look at
all
those
of us
little
here.
I
tokens
flew
bob
once
up and
in
down.
season 1.
Yeah.
and that was about it.
Okay,
Look at our fancy effects.
there we go.
We got
Yeah.
special effects.
Now we're good. We're professionals around here. That's your turn.
Yes.
All right, now it is their turn. It is the two flying in the air.
Nuh-uh.
They are going to yet again swoop down. They're going to try to swing at Aster, and they're going to try to swing at. One is going to swing at Gizmo. No, they're both going to swing at both of you. They're both going to swing at both of you. You got me. They're going to swoop down and try to stab both of you with their tongues.
Okay.
Gizmo and Aster.
Gizmo and Aster.
Okay.
Whoa.
So you would get an
I'm
attack
glad
of
I'm not on that
opportunity
list.
against one of them swooping down at you.
You're immune.
Okay, excellent.
The red one will swoop down
I
at you.
still don't want to be on the
Then
list.
I will absolutely take that then. Okay, I probably will not
With the
hit.
attack of opportunity?
Yeah, if you have a melee weapon out, you get an attack of opportunity.
Well, so Widget has target of opportunity.
Oh.
Which is if an ally makes a reaction to do an attack of opportunity within 30 feet, you can do a range attack as an attack of opportunity.
I'm
You
an
bet.
ally.
You both get it then.
Oh yeah. Widget.
Widget now.
18 plus 7 is probably enough. It's
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
26.
You're good. Don't worry about it.
Just secret handshake.
4 on the die, 18 total.
18 hit the KAC?
Yes.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
It only does minimum damage though with this special feat. So
All right.
1 is 2 plus 3 is 5.
Yes.
5 damage. It barely even notices that you shot at it.
And
Good shot,
question: if these things don't have eyes, does sonic damage blind them?
They have blind sight.
They have blind sight. No, it's through heat. that they have.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Got it.
Yes. That's a fun little
That's
thing.
They're
I just learned this
fascinating
now.
creatures.
Yes.
Hands are full.
So okay, so
There's so many little pokey bits.
They got
Gizmo does
Why?
a 34 hit your KAC. Aster does a natural 20 hit you.
Yes.
This is mean spirited.
We just said they had nice hair.
All right, so
34
Einstein, dude.
wasn't a natural 20.
19 at you, Gizmo, and I need a Fortitude saving throw
Youch.
from you as well as it swoops down and you feel it just prick you a bit.
19.
And then
Fortitude save.
Aster, you
Not
get yeesh. Hang on.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Wait, Link. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
That was
Look at
needed.
my Jeep and I realized all of the tetanus I've gotten through the working in a junkyard. I'm better than this.
I'm better than this.
Ah, there we
come
go.
on.
There we go.
Aster,
19.
you get 34 damage.
What kind of damage?
Piercing.
29 damage.
Wow.
Don't you feel
And a
foolish.
Fortitude save for you as well, my friend. What did you get? I'm sorry.
So 19 plus 7 is 26.
26. Yeah, you super passed. You feel like
Okay.
you feel it go like for a second, and you go, "That was weird."
Yeah, that one. Pretty much. But the original one was 19 damage.
19 damage. Yes.
So 14 damage.
14. Look at you guys.
Yeah. Eat it.
And then Gary, a Fortitude
We
save
shot
for you as
before
well.
You
you.
hit it
Save.
for a little less.
You mean.
Okay, that is a 10 on the die plus 6 for a 16 total.
You pass.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Sorry, Volia. They swoop up and then they swoop right back to exactly where they were before. 90 feet gives you a whole lot of space to move in. Clementine.
So, seeing Valia look a little rattled and confused, I am going to use Don't Quit to make you ignore confused for like until the end of my next turn. So I'm going to be like, hey, the ones with faces, the ones with arms, those are your allies. Go for the flying ones.
Yes, Clem.
And then I am going to shoot at the one nearest to us that's next to Valia. So let me I'm full of noises. Okay.
We're just got the scat man in us all today.
Scatman.
He's in this room.
19?
It's a which AC?
This would be KAC.
Does not hit.
Dang it.
Oh.
It's their exoskeleton.
I'm not used to this gun.
If you look, I know that we didn't zoom it in. They're fleshy. They got veins all over them.
Don't say
They just
that.
got tough skin.
And the little hairs, those are like
Oh.
Every descriptor we add to this thing is worse.
The hair is like on. It's like the mouth is also like hair.
yeah, I don't know what the hair is made of.
It's a
Riley
crazy
saw
mustache.
the hair and she was like, "Why does he look like Albert Einstein?"
Oh. Also, like, his shoulders are jacked.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
cut.
Like, look at him. He's got
when you gotta
pecs.
fly around, you gotta have, pecs,
Got
and
pecs
shoulder
and then,
muscles.
yeah. He's got a little Adam's apple.
Let's stop complimenting it.
He's got weird,
we
like,
went from-
backwards.
You know, I think I love this.
Yeah. Is he beekeeping age?
I start staring lovingly at
Do you have anything else, Clementine, please?
No, that is the end of my turn.
Kill it, fight it, please.
Chip.
Hello.
Oh no, they're hot.
I have a quick question. Well, I have the floor. I just have a quick question about this effect. Would it happen to be a pain, emotion, or fear effect?
No.
Anyways. I'm so glad that you did something about it.
How many medicines do you have?
One's for emotion, pain, or fear effects.
Let's see.
Or bleeding conditions. If your tummy's upset, I've
She's
got
probably
medicine
afraid
for
right
that.
now. She doesn't know what's going on.
Hey, nothing happened when it bit me, so I think it's fine.
It's cool.
It is totally chill. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a full attack. So I'm gonna
nice.
do I'm gonna do both on the green one. Both on the green flying one. I was gonna say I could split it. I could go like this, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're the Golden League.
We like that Gizmo kid. Yeah.
We're very disorganized.
New leadership.
I don't know about this Tony guy.
The ring around the green one kind of looks like the ace flag. And I'm just like,
Wow, what a king.
yeah. Not the
Wow.
representation we were looking for, but, you know.
We welcome all body types.
Oh whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Wait,
It doesn't have
actually,
lips, so it's like,
Actually, I'm just gonna attack once because I would like to move my full 30 feet to get sort of at the corner of this, however close I can, sort of over to this corner of the building with the yellow and pink lights. I'm trying to kind of get behind them and between them. I don't know if I can quite get all the way there.
Like around the car and everything.
Yeah.
One more over. Yeah, I think you can make it
Yeah.
there. That's good.
I'd say I'm still
That's how you
probably...
can cut around the corner of the car a little bit.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that.
I'll give you that.
I'm still definitely within 30-foot radius of other people, so I won't do anything about that just yet. It won't matter. I'm gonna hit the green one, and I'm going to hit him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do a sedative again.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
That's fine.
Okay. That's a 9 on the die, so that's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Synthetic.
That hits. Synthetic 20.
20. Oh, I was blind. Sorry. Okay, there we go.
Ooh.
So that.
Oh, I'm sorry, my owl got in.
possessed by an owl.
21.
No.
21 damage.
damage to the green guy.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, he's not looking awesome.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's starting to flutter a little less steady than he was a moment ago, but he's still standing.
Gizmo's gonna start. Not Gizmo. I did it now. That's the first time I've done it.
Welcome to the club.
Chip's gonna start kind of fiddling with his gun a little bit, looking into the chamber with that little gem that he collected from the kitchen counter. Kind of pressed up against this car, starting to fiddle with something on his gun, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Valia, you ignore confused for now, but I will need you to make me another fortitude save up top.
Okay. Let's be better. It's a 15, 15.
You pass.
Nice.
So you are still confused, but you don't move on to the next step.
Okay.
Okay.
But I
You need to
ignore
pass
the
twice to
confusion.
cure.
Is it a poison?
No.
It's a virus.
I have so much medicine.
Do you have an antiviral in there?
I have
Orange juice.
analgesic.
Something. A vitamin.
I'll take the pain away.
If you were bleeding,
So I
I
come
could
out of that.
clot you up.
Well,
Fix you up regular.
the confusion dissipates as I have a brief moment of focus 6 of Clem, but I'm still feeling weirdly good.
You feel good, and you're starting to you keep thinking you're seeing something,
get
then you
addicted.
blink, and then it's gone.
And the even though the confusion passes, that almost makes me confused in a not technical condition way.
Just you are personally confused.
So following that guidance, I will just, I guess, the one next to me is like flying, right? It's not like
Right.
literally on the ground.
Yeah. He's about 10 feet in the air.
Okay. I'll take like 10 steps back, kind of above the dead one, and
Uh-oh.
take a shot at him. Okay, 14, 28 for that perception check.
That passes.
He is flat-footed.
Love
It
to
doesn't
see
matter.
it.
He's no longer flat-footed. With a 2, I don't think I'm going to hit him.
Nope. As you go to aim down the sights, you see for a moment lots of looks like electronic signs with like Edison bulbs on them with arrows pointing at him, and then they swap down and point to Clementine for a moment, and then you're confused and you're like, no wait, I shouldn't, and you completely lose where the shot
Arms,
is.
face, friend.
It's hard to focus on it. Feeling really good, but know that I'm in danger.
It's kind of funny.
So funny.
It's pretty funny.
She's tripping so hard.
All right, now the purple one is going to look down at Clementine and going to take a shot. You see more of its needles begin to protrude a little bit, and they shoot out right down at you with a 24 to hit your KAC.
I use my reaction
It
in this
misses.
round of combat, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It misses.
It misses. You are able to see where that volley of quills are coming
Duck
down. And it sees that, and it looks at the surroundings, and it's actually going to raise itself up 15 feet, so it's further above all
You
of you.
coward.
Gizmo.
Okay. Are the windows even just a little bit open for that car?
No, but you do have a gun.
True. I do have a gun. Okay. I'm gonna move. I could just. I'm gonna move just under the car.
Under the car.
I'm gonna squeeze my little rat bones. Just gonna squeeze them in there.
The flexibility, the malleability of the rat bones.
All right, Gizmo, we're gonna fight this. Gizmo.
You just see a tail flipping around underneath the car.
And I scuttle out so my head points up towards the purple one, and then I shoot him.
All right. Take the shot. Take the shot.
17 plus 9, 26.
Hits.
What type of damage is this? Probably kinetic, right? The
Yeah,
pistol?
that's kinetic. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. 2d4. I got your back, Aster. Don't you worry. 3 and 4 is 7. Plus 3 is 10. 10 damage.
10 damage. It now locks its eyes onto you.
It might be under a car.
It sees a car, and you see it tilt its head a little bit confused.
And I'm like, okay, and then I'm shooting for widget 9 plus 7 is
That's not gonna hit.
Beach poison.
we're just trying.
Widget is there, and we can't deny that.
And we love him for that.
Anything else?
He's just gonna move just towards just kind of near me by the car. But that's,
All right. So he's over by the car now.
Okay, Widget, you and I melee. Widget.
Aster, you passed. You're not poisoned. You're passed.
Yeah, I'm all good.
Poisoned.
I felt a little funny.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I don't.
Nuh-uh.
I simply decided not to be sick.
Power through it.
So are we on? This is round 2, round 3 of combat.
This is round 2. You're at the bottom.
Yes, I did roll a 6.
Yes.
How high? You said it with the gargoyle flew an additional. How high would you say it is currently?
What did I say it was? 15
You
feet
said it
in
was
the
like
air.
10. Okay.
He's 15 feet in the air
stacks
currently.
over there.
Gotcha.
He was at 5, flew up 10.
Okay. As Aster gets his second attunement point, he's going to look up at the gargoyle and just look around at the scene. Okay, well, going up. And he flies up 15 feet in the air and will make a slash as well.
All right.
Okay, that's a big number. 14 plus, that's 28 total.
Hey, yep, that hits, dude. Don't even worry about it.
Excellent. Let's see here. Oops, let me. 26 points of slashing damage as Aster flies up, and Gargoyle probably wasn't expecting another flying person. So I fly up and I just kind of aim for its wing as it
Stares lovingly.
It's like that, you know, the end of Sky High.
Just like the end of Sky High. All right, anything else?
That's it.
All right. It's now the other two that were flying. The red one is going to see that you are in the air, recognize that as a threat, and I'm not even going to try to move the minis, but it's going to be behind you, so it's now got flanking on you.
Oh my goodness.
And then the purple one is going to fly down to Clementine, seeing as she's not done anything. He's going to land on the ground right next to you.
I would like to attack of opportunity that one if I can.
He's too far out of your reach. The purple one is moving towards Clem.
The one I was just attacking?
Oh, I'm sorry. The pink one, the other one farther away from the car.
Okay, gotcha.
That one.
Gotcha.
We-
Clem, watch out!
They are going to both make melee attacks against both of you here. Aster does a 28 hit. KAC.
Yes.
Okay. Genuinely didn't know that one.
Yeah.
Clementine, does a 21 hit your KAC?
No.
All right.
I'm just dodging.
You can see it, like the math, and you're doing all the calculations to be able to dodge them easily. Let's see. Aster, you take 14 piercing damage as another stab deep into your back.
9 points of piercing damage.
I'm so sorry, I misspoke. And I need another fortitude saving throw.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, I am going to spend my hero point on my good friend Tim C, because I rolled a 7 on the die. Tim. Much better. 14 on the die, plus 6 for a synthetic 20.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yep, you pass.
Excellent.
You just feel like a little like pss, pss, into you, and you're like, ugh.
Stop doing that!
Clementine.
Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do another get 'em and use a resolve point, so everybody gets a +1 on attack rolls and damage against all enemies.
Ooh.
Woo! So I'm gonna be like, let's finish this, guys, and then I'm going to take a shot at the one that attacked me.
All right, go ahead. I dare you.
Ooh, okay. So 19 on the die plus 8 is 27.
27 super hits.
I'm getting the hang of this gun, Gizmo.
Nah.
And then So that is 8 plus 3 is 11, so 11 piercing.
How do you do it?
Yeah. I look at it and I just kind of like mock it because I've dodged its attack, and then I just go pow right in the like spike mouth.
Oof.
Yeah.
You see all the spikes just go back into it.
Eat lead.
It falls over dead. That is actually all of these guys.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Anything else?
That's the end of my turn.
Chip.
Well.
Chip, chip, chip.
I was gonna blow up over here, but everybody left, and there's a rat in the car.
There's a rat in the car.
I love that song. There's a rat in the car.
There's a rat in the car. How far away are these two over here?
They are both flying 15 feet in the air.
Oh, 15 feet. No, forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
The other member of the Golden League.
Forget about it.
Oh, man. You know what? We don't need to make it complicated.
No.
I'm gonna do a full attack, and I'm gonna load those both up with sedatives, because I can't get enough. Alright, so we'll do the one with the red ring around the token first. So that's gonna be so then minus the 4 is gonna be plus 11 is then 18 to hit.
18 to hit, which AC
KAC.
does not hit.
Once more. Alright. Oh wait, I had a +1 actually.
Still does not hit.
Never mind. This one is lower, so oop. I'll sit back.
All right. You shoot it at it, and you're just not able to get a good read. You can't tell where the flesh
Are
begins
the windows
and ends.
glass spun in that building?
No.
It's not because it's lights.
Right, they're force fields. It just goes right through. All right, Valia. Make me a fortitude saving throw. You are confused again.
All right. I want to.
This is your
do
moment.
better.
You got this. You got this. You got this.
Clem said we got this. So
Yeah.
Not great. That's a 7. That's a 11. Yeah.
That is an 11. You fail, so you are now weakened as well. Meaning you have a -2 to attacks, damage, and skill checks. Yeah, that's it. You have a -2 to attacks, damage, and skill checks.
And I am confused again.
And you're confused again. And you are seeing all these moving lights just moving all around you. You see like a little pink rabbit hop out from behind the car Gizmo's in, wave at you, and then hop into a hole that it just threw on the ground and jump in.
You got Looney Tunes going on?
That's how. All right. With all that going on and seeing that there are now, 8-ish or so enemies all surrounding me, basically, I'm going to just run 40 feet away.
What I'll actually need you to do, and then we can do that, I need you to roll me a D100. This is for the confused part of it.
Yeah. Is that all?
Oh.
That's even if I'm not attacking?
Right.
Oh my
This is just
goodness.
anything.
91.
91. You have to attack the nearest creature.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Clem!
That's me.
Marcus
Clem
picks
is
up his chair.
Clem is currently the closest living creature.
Looking worse and worse.
You set your sights on it and you go, was it I shoot things that have faces or don't have faces? One way to find out.
And I'm not realizing what you're thinking, so I'm like, faces and arms! Faces and arms!
Okay. I'm trying to think if I have any way to get out of this. Hold on 1 second.
Shout out to our friend Link1429. I asked George to choose a person to give a point to. He sniffed at Chip or my hand. Can't tell. Chip for I hear a point for Chip.
George!
George is blessed today.
What was that?
That's the George bless noise.
No, that noise is
Yoshi.
like how cats.
I keep looking at it like
how
I'm
cats
gonna
say,
read
"Come
it, like
here."
from Strange Age. 2 of hearts.
Aw.
A heart for Joe.
I am just going to do a
Thank
regular
you.
standard attack instead of the sniper attack because it feels like with this level of confusion, I don't think I'd really be able to focus that well.
Okay, sure.
If -2.
That's
You do have a -2.
8 plus 11 minus 2, so 15.
15 to hit EAC.
Yeah, EAC.
Misses.
Misses.
Hee
There's so much going on. You see cartoon characters constantly popping out and waving at you, and then
I'm over here going, faces and arms! Faces and arms!
as she's saying that, one gets her behind her, pulls a wedgie on her.
Freaking out a
You
little bit.
you do have a move action of which you can do freely. So
With the sniper, it's unwieldy, so I can't.
never mind. This is the first time we're glad you missed. Gizmo.
Okay, I am under a car.
You
And
sure are, dude.
I would say total cover then.
it's kind of covery. Yeah,
First action hide.
first, I'm gonna pop out and I'm gonna give him a good blast, and look at the gun and be like, "Oh, it has Sprocket's initials on it." That's
Aw, that's sad.
18 plus 7 plus 9. 18 plus 9 is like
Yeah, super hits. This is what
Okay.
that is.
Wow, this gun is really well weighted. Let's go 1, 2. Where's the other D4? There it is. 4 plus 3, 7.
7. Which one you're hitting?
I'm hitting the one I've been hitting. I think it's been the purple. Or
purple
the
one at the
yellow
top?
one. Purple background, yellow ring.
Yes. Tell me
Whoa.
how you do it. He was pretty rough from his encounter with Aster here.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of what sonic bludgeoning and piercing. So I think I just hit him in the head, and it just like rings and all little things go out, and then he just crashes into the window.
You see him land in the building.
Like the little like squeaky noise that it does when you
Aster's
slide
gearing up to
down.
fight him and then sees it. It's like, holy what?
I got your
It's like
back, Aster.
smoking and spinning like a helicopter.
What did you do to it?
I don't know. This gun's good. What'd you do that? 7 plus 7, 14.
Does not hit.
Which it doesn't do that.
Aster, one left, right behind you.
Full attack.
Adds up.
Down to the... Straight into the point. Okay, that is a 9. That's a 9 plus... math.
Math.
9 plus... so I have in mind is 3 now. Excuse me.
Yes.
So 20 KAC.
That hits.
That's the first one, and then 17 plus. 14.
Gonna hit.
Okay, cool, excellent.
Don't worry about it.
What's the minimum damage you can roll to?
A lot. Okay.
Thank God for these
There's
tablets.
a plus 15. to
So
both
with-
of those does 30 alone?
With a 60 points of slashing damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aster's
you
gonna-
hit it exactly.
Aster's gonna just cut off both of its wings.
It plummets, and you just all hear a as its neck hits the ground, and it collapses over. And with that, you've killed my Batman.
Chip leans down to look under the car. It's safe to come out now.
Squeeze out.
Valia, make me another fortitude saving throw.
All right. Please, let's be.
Is it safe to
I
go
want
out of the
to get better. I don't want to hurt my
Might have been too
friends.
soon.
Ooh, that's an 18 plus 4.
Oh,
so
come on.
22.
22, yeah. So you've gone back down to confused, and we'll say that with everybody
We're all
now
shaking
focused on you, they're able to get you back to where you were.
Got her knife.
Roll for initiative again.
She's got like a knife in her mouth, like Zorro. She's like swinging around.
I imagine Chip
Coppers
like,
will never take me alive.
Chip like slowly raises his sedative gun.
After time, Valia is able to collect herself again. And with that, you've got another block or so to hit the address.
No wonder no one lives here. This sucks.
Didn't even know we had these here on the ring. Jeez.
Oh, you okay?
How do I feel after it calmed down?
You feel like you're coming down off of something.
I'm okay. I feel like I'm coming down off something.
Yeah, something strong?
I don't know what those things had, but I felt really good, and now I don't.
They
I didn't hurt
have
anybody, right?
disease.
Disease?
Yeah. The disease.
That is what their damage type was. It was a disease.
Disease.
I was starting to narrow it down there.
Flying plague rats.
Yes.
Do we have more spittles? Do you want a spittle?
I'll take a spittle. that sounds nice.
Chip's
Thank
belly
you.
opens up.
Oh, here you go. There you go. Enjoy.
I'll take a
Spittles.
spittle.
Dry ice spills out from the chamber.
After
Oh, the crunch that's gonna have in the mic is
Oh,
gonna be
get it.
insane.
Here it is.
ASMR.
Oh gosh.
Do
Everyone
we
plug
want
your
it or
ears.
not? I
Yeah,
can't
get it.
tell-
Get it. Good.
Oh.
Watch Devin
wincing.
You knew
shimmer.
what was about to happen.
Give you such ample
Way to give them
warning.
tingles already.
So after some time and walking down this block, convincing Volley everything's okay again.
They were eating a body, right?
They were eating a dude.
Is this like a band? Like, what is this? Does this place look like people have lived here? Like,
You haven't seen anybody drive down this road specifically in a while, but I mean, there's still like all lights are on. You see force fields are still up on the walls.
Okay.
So like this is just seems to be like a bad infestation of these things.
Were the cars on the streets abandoned or just gonna park there or?
They seem to just be parked there.
Okay.
Say as we travel, I feel like we all are probably going to spend a resolve point to take a little short rest.
Yeah, if you guys want to take a short rest, you can. We'll say you take it while you're walking. And as you approach the address, you notice that this is not a building per se, but it's a house, kind of sandwiched between the two buildings.
That's rather odd.
As you approach, if you guys want, you can make me perception checks. If you would so like. Yo.
She
All right.
must have rolled really good.
What did everybody get?
I rolled a 17 on the die for a 24 total.
Sick.
That one.
5 on the die, 21.
8 plus 11, 19.
Okay.
So I'm coming down off of that. I'm very aware of everything that's happening around me. It's very bright and painful. So that's a 16 for a total of 30.
Okay.
Whoa.
So you three, notice
It's that spittle, man.
there's nothing unique. Like there's no like security defenses, and even Valia, with your razor sharp eyes, you even notice that the deadbolt on the door is open, like it's unlocked. Gizmo, you don't notice anything. There could be security. Clementine, this place is booby trapped to hell and back. There are so many turrets. There are so many cameras. Any bush you see, the minor reflection in it is a gun that is loaded.
Watch out, everybody. Watch out. I've had a lot of experience in lots of weird situations. Any one of these things could kill us.
Clementine just got God mic'd. Like, I'm talking to you right now.
It's me, Corey Roof.
You're in Corey.
And I'm the one who is confused.
And Ada Spill.
And this is just for you.
It
I see
just
Clem start to freak out. It's like, Clem might need a spittle too.
No, I'm good without the spittle. I'm fine.
Okay.
it looks like just a house. Just
I
a
don't
place.
trust it. I don't trust it.
So it looks like just a house, not like a.
Yeah, it's like a small. It's a small little house. It's about 2 stories tall. It's tightly squeezed between the 2 office buildings here. It looks similar to like the houses. I don't know what they're called. This is where my lack of architecture shows. They're like the houses in San Francisco that are on the hill. You know, the famous San Francisco Hill.
Yeah, the famous ones.
The
Yes.
one.
With all the rich people houses. It looks kind of like that, but it has not been cared for in years and years and years.
But it has like proper walls, not like the
Right.
force field. so,
Proper
like-
walls, proper windows, a
Okay.
proper
Okay,
front door.
An actual house. Okay.
Yep.
Huh.
So, as you approach, I imagine
Careful.
who's going first through this?
It seems weird that it looks like the door is already unlocked.
Well, it doesn't look trapped. It just looks unlocked.
I want to stand at the back of the group real quick and just to kind of mess with Clementine. I'm gonna use a token spell and I'm gonna open the door from back here. Slowly.
Watch it.
Oh no!
Who's back there?
It must be haunted. Ha, ha.
And we need to be a little quieter.
Asher's gonna walk in.
Watch it.
As you walk in, you see that this house has been essentially lost to time. You walk in, it's like a main foyer, like a long hallway that leads off into different rooms. It's like on the left is like an immediate living room with a little fireplace. On the right seems to be the dining room that leads into the kitchen. As you go further back, you see in the back left corner of the furthest like living area is a man who is sitting in a chair. He has wires weaving in and out of his skin and into the solid like iron throne that he's sitting in, and he has 2 large cables connected into his temples. He is decrepit and old and looking close to death and almost borderline ill as he is just sitting there unmoving.
Guys, come in here, please.
I'm just like carefully stepping every centimeter, just
You said, but after some time, you realize it is. It's probably safe in here.
Okay. Okay. It's not like that one time.
Wait.
Hang on. Rewind the tape.
I'd like to cast ghost sound.
This is what magic is for.
This is why magic didn't exist.
And I would just like to make it sound almost as if like right behind her right ear. It's just somebody goes. And as soon as she screeched up in the back,
They might hear you. Whatever that is.
Sorry, I thought of something funny.
I want to do a perception check to see if
Didn't
I
used to
noticed
believe
that
in
Chip
ghosts.
was messing with
Yeah,
her.
go ahead. If Chip wants to give me a stealth check to see like
Oh, because I'm
contestant.
really good at that.
Yeah.
My
Sleight of hand,
eyebrows are
maybe?
quivering while I'm doing this. Just
Where is it? Stealth or sleight of hand? Sleight of hand?
I will say either one. I'll give
Okay,
you either
good.
one.
Let's do sleight of hand.
Okay.
That's significantly better than stealth. 11 on the die, 21.
All right, I got a 15 on the die for a 29.
Okay.
Chip, quit messing with her.
What?
How dare you?
Who said?
I'm docking your pay.
No.
Right after the promotion
You're an
too.
appliance again.
the betrayal.
You can't prove anything. It
Molly,
must
you are
have
my best
been
friend.
the wind.
As you say that,
I'm mid conversation with this.
Yeah.
I was about to say, as you say that, Aster, you approach. He's not moving, and his eyes are completely glazed over, like they're like completely gray. And yeah, you approach that. You notice that. What would you like to do?
Excuse me? Mister? Are you okay?
No response.
Well, we're here because, well, some of your associates, you guys were looking to redeem yourselves?
As you say that, he does not move or seem to give any response at all. But you do notice that on this throne he's sitting in, behind his feet is a service panel that looks almost identical to the one that Royce pried open to get the crystal out.
Ooh.
We visited Hobbs's old company, and we learned some things, and we're just trying to figure out, well, what's going on.
While he's talking, I'm gonna scurry to the service panel.
As you scurry to the service panel, make me a reflex saving throw.
Oh.
No.
Okay, well, I've scurried many a times before. And I make sure, stealthy scurry. And I
Engage.
thank you, Link.
Thank you. Use all three today.
Yes, and they've all been really good. That was a 3, now it's a 14. Plus, you said it was stealth?
Reflex saving
Reflex.
throw.
Oh, wait, I was thinking.
Reflex save.
Plus 9, so 14 plus 9 is
Dang, you
23.
crazy reflexes. Yeah, with that you save. You're gonna take half the damage as the
Ouch.
moment you get close, like about 4 inches from his foot, a large electric field opens up and zaps you, and you take 5 electric damage.
Okay. Could have been 10.
As you get flung back, you are now laying on your back crispier than you were a
Hair
moment
all
ago. Yeah, you're poofed up. You see that above him, the wires, they go from behind the throne up into the ceiling to the room right above him.
Upstairs.
Gizmo, you gotta chill out for a second. I was talking to him.
No,
Well,
you were distracting him. I was going to take the crystal.
I was talking at him, I guess, to be fair, but
I thought you were covering for me.
am I talking to him?
I don't know, like distracting him.
We gotta coordinate a little bit more.
I got to figure out. You and Widget get along so well. we got to. Okay, I'll go upstairs then.
Well, don't wait. We'll just Guys, where are you?
Do you wait? Do you wait or do you go?
Oh, I'm at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
Gizmo,
I'm not gonna go up. I'm just wait.
chill out.
Okay. I'm just excited.
Everyone makes their way and sees the same thing that they all saw of the man sitting there with all the cables in him.
What did you say? What race he was?
He's a human man.
I assume this is the guy we're looking for.
Jeez. Thought he was supposed to be alive.
Well,
Chip, you can give me a life science check if you
I
want.
was gonna ask if I could put on the top of the
Dr.
19 on the die, so that's a 37.
He is alive. He's breathing, and you can get a faint reading of a small heart, like a very slow heartbeat. But he is alive.
Someone's been in here shaving him. He's got a weird mustache.
Does the rest of the house? What does the room look like? Does it appear lived in, or
This looks like it was a living room, like a normal living room. There's a sofa in the corner. There's like a small tea table in front of it. It looks like this whole machine that he's strapped into was shoved into the corner here and then bolted up to the ceiling. But this looks like just a regular home.
Looking at all the stuff that he's hooked up to here, am I able to identify like what each instrument is for, if there's some way to communicate with him, if there's
Give me
kind of like trying to start to categorize all the things that he's hooked up to.
give me a computers check.
Okay. 15 on the die, so that's going to be 31.
31. You can tell that these are the ones in his temples are the only ones that you really recognize, and they're neural connectors that are plugging into his brain directly, and either he's feeding the computer something or the computer is feeding him something.
we said this was Hewlett, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really hooked into the computer.
yeah, these kind of wires and stuff lead upstairs, and Gizmo tried running into it and he got zapped.
Ouch.
need to be careful. There might be more force fields or security around.
Booby traps.
If
Huh.
if you
Haunted
can hear
house?
us, Mr. Hewlett, we don't mean you any harm. We're trying to, help with the whole engine thing, and we're just gonna take a look around. Don't know if you can blink some lights to let us know you can hear us, but we're not trying to hurt you. So
No response.
There aren't any. Are there any cameras or anything in the room?
Not that you see. It seems to just be him in this dusty old living room.
Oh, you gotta head upstairs then?
Upstairs.
Be careful. Look where we're going.
I assume Gizmo gets there first.
I'm at the bottom of the stairs already. So yeah.
So yeah, as you all move upstairs, Gizmo, you see first. There's a lot of these heavy wires combined into one central computer that does not have a monitor on it. It has keys and buttons and all of that, but there's no display anywhere. What you do notice is that lining the wall, hanging on little hooks, are visors. There's about 30 of them just hanging there. And the hooks they're leaning on are on a board that's also connected into the computer.
Is this kind of because didn't you say Mirren was playing a holo game or something? Or was he playing a regular?
He was just playing a regular game. There are holo games. It is there are VR headset games that you can play that project stuff like that. These look similar to that, more industrial looking than consumer friendly.
So these are cover your eyes visors, not like the
Not
baseball cap with
full
that.
head, not like a Mega Man cap. More like the guy from
the
Star Trek.
Oculus.
Okay.
Oh,
And they're not
like Geordies.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
The headband.
They're not neuro. They're not gonna plug into us.
Give me a computer's check.
Okay.
It's nothing but USBs.
Natural 20.
A natural 20. This is a neural link that seems to be, with a natural 20, I'll even tell you, it seems to be connecting into that computer that that Hewlett seems to be plugged into.
Okay. But they're, removable. I can put them on. I'm not plugged in.
They seem to be removable.
Okay.
There's nothing plugging into you when you do this.
All right. So you want to jump in? Should be safe.
I'll keep watch.
There's nothing else in the room besides that and the computer and a ton of wires?
That's it. This looks like it was once maybe a bedroom that's been converted into this room.
If you two wanna,
Chip, you can't really wear it. You don't have a.
We can. I mean,
We
if a natural
just
20
high
computer
five.
check, could I?
If you look at it, you're probably able to plug into it to like get yourself in there as well, but you wouldn't be able to actually wear a full headset.
Well, I'm gonna balance one on top of my head, just for fun. Anyways, because I want to feel included.
All right.
And then I will I'll open up like a little cover that has a bunch of ports, like it's a USB-C, USB, HDMI.
An adapter.
Yeah.
Can
Dongle.
you monitor his vitals and he puts it on to make sure nothing too crazy is happening?
Yes.
All right, so you're gonna put it on. You're
Oh, yeah.
jacking into it. Anyone else, or are you three standing out watching?
I want to
I'm
watch
at watch.
first, and if it seems to be okay, maybe I'll try one on.
All right, Esther, watching, joining.
I'm gonna watch.
As
It's almost just
I'm still kind of
kind
coming
of
down.
weird
off
that
this,
it's
so I
just
don't
us
mind
going.
Gizmo, Chip, you plug into the headset and nothing happens at first until Gizmo actually puts it on. The moment Gizmo puts it on, you three see him collapse completely, just go limp. Chip does the same, and at
I
that,
start to say, I sense a drop in.
as that happens, a small holographic display pops out from Gizmo's headset that says Neuralink connected, bomb implant activated. Please do not tamper with subject.
Oh, okay.
What?
Now,
We're the bomb.
you two, it says you didn't feel yourself fall. You put it on, and then you're standing in the middle of an icy tundra. It is night. It looks like you're on Antarctica. The wind is billowing. You see flakes of snow and sleet are blowing along with them. And out in the horizon, you see lights as if there's a huge city way miles and miles down.
Are we together?
Yeah.
You're together.
Okay.
You guys are standing
I like
together.
look through the tundra and I turn. Oh!
Do I feel cold? Do I feel?
You feel fine.
Okay. It's the city?
To the city.
Let's go.
You guys start
Is
walking.
there snow?
It's not snowing. There's snow all over, but it's not snowing.
Tundra, no snow.
As you begin to walk, it feels like it takes you hours. The lights are slowly getting brighter, but it's taking a long time for you guys to actually arrive. And at the point where you feel like you kind of want to give up, you notice to the right where the large chunk of ice is protruding from the ground. You see a small boy standing there. He's got a little newscap hat on. He's got overalls. He's got little buckle shoes, and he's got a nice little collar button. And he's waving at you. He's like waving you over. He's like, "Come here."
Hello,
Hi.
boy.
As you two walk up, he goes, "Oh boy, you fellas sure are far away from home, aren't you?"
Yeah.
Yes.
You too. What?
No, it's fine. This is a fun this is a fun place I found, but I don't think you two are supposed to be here right now.
Oh,
Well, I mean, there was helmets, and they didn't say not to put them on.
You say funny words. I like that. I found something that'll help you though. I think I found a shortcut, at least to the city.
Yeah, it seems so far away.
He leans over to the large chunk of ice and he gestures at it, and you see that there is a tunnel that is leading into what looks like a major city.
The same.
And he goes, "Come on, guys, let's go!" And he walks right into the tunnel.
You go down the rabbit hole.
Hmm.
Something about that boy.
I want to learn more.
I need.
The heck with
Yeah.
it. Let's go.
Are you guys walking into the tunnel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make me a will saving throw.
Okay.
No.
No.
I ran out of them.
You need one.
You meant you ran out of will.
I ran out of will.
He did.
Hope you have
Oh, where's my...
Oh, will's my worst save.
Yeah.
no.
I rolled an 11 on the die, which is an 18.
18.
That's such a good number.
18 meets it, so you pass.
Okay. I rolled a 2 on the die, and I have a 3 for it, so it's 5.
5. You don't
I
notice.
don't know.
Chip, as you're walking up,
I won't.
you realize as you get closer to this wall, this is a wall that has a tunnel painted onto it.
Oh, no. Looney Tunes.
Gizmo, you're
Running.
like, oh, this is awesome. And as you begin to book it, you slam into the wall, and you're and you take 17 psychic damage.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
As
That
you,
wall hurt.
You hit the wall, and from inside of the tunnel, you see the little boy pointing and laughing. And he goes, I got you, idiot! And he books it down the tunnel.
Okay.
This is the
Gizmo,
Looney Tunes episode.
there's a wall.
Okay. That kid trick the kid's good. That's good moves.
As you collect yourself and putting yourself back together a little bit here, you turn around, and what was once the full icy tundra is now a large industrial-looking building standing before you. And right above the door is a sign in neon paint that has a wooden board nailed onto it that says Stewland. STU land.
Oh my gosh.
Stool.
And that is where we're going to end our episode.
Oh my god.
I've never been to Stew Land.
On the other side of the ring, they have Stew World.
But Stewland has Marvel, so it's a little bit. It's got the edge. Thank you guys so much for joining us for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty good one. We have other shows if you would like to watch us. Currently, Strange Aeons is on its break. It just had its season finale.
Because we beat the tar out of them. We beat them up so hard. And then
Maybe.
we kissed one of them.
Maybe,
And
or
they
they
were
didn't,
roommates.
and you can find out on the VOD channel
Yeah.
at UGT Show or UGT VODs on YouTube. You can watch all of our previous series and seasons, as well as all of Strange Aeons, and you can catch up on all episodes of Secrets there as well. Sundays we have our Abomination Vault series, where a group of adventurers are making their way down into the depths of Belcora's Manor lighthouse, where it's spooky and evil, and sometimes our players do not heroic things in there. But who are we to judge? And yeah, thank you to our friends again over at Pocket Bard for providing the sounds and ambiance that you've heard throughout the night. They are a great app that really enhance your tabletop gaming experience. They provide music, sound effects, ambiance, anything you can do that will really boost up your table, the table's energy. It is a great tool to have. Thank you to our friends at Ark & Forge for the maps that you saw provided today. You can use UGT Show at checkout for $5 off your order. Same with our friends over at Eldritch Foundry. They make great little minis that you can use for your own home games. Your home game is going to be just so advanced by the end of this. Between Ark & Forge, Eldritch Foundry, and Pocket Bard, you will be able, with Eldritch Foundry, you are able to create and make your custom minis for all of your characters. They have a wide variety of unique body parts and weapons and clothes, and you can get really specific with that stuff. And thank you to our friends at Norse Foundry as well for the dice. Use UGT Show for 10% off the order there as well. I think that's everything. We have social media, UGT Show on all social media, and a Patreon and Ko-fi to get access to our post show, where we talk about the episode we just did, like this one. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next week.
Mwah.